No?
Hi, hello!
No, never mind, actually, it's not live.
Whoa.
Oh,
I can't believe you'd lie.
you tell these horrible lies. How am I even supposed to trust you anymore?
You can't. There's just no hope. Hi, Seer. There's a Seer channel in my chat.
Oh.
There's a seer on the channel, in the channel?
At least
He's back home from the convention, huh?
Welcome back home from the convention.
Kinda fucked
Welcome
up.
back, cheater.
Oh my god, Seer channel, I'm also your biggest fan. So true.
I'm always thinking about that Splatoon post
Yeah.
when the Splatoon 3 demo was out for the weekend and then everyone back to 2 and it's like, oh, welcome home, cheater.
It is so good.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get
But yeah,
our gaming?
new game. Yeah, we'll get in there.
I gotta drop another retweet. I'm doing all this retweeting. The social media management is crazy.
Oh my god.
Kinda
Give her a raise.
crazy.
Give her a
How do you,
raise.
yeah, I need
Me
about
too.
$50 an hour raise.
Honestly.
Honestly, I think that's fair.
You do
You
so much
think
work.
that's fair?
You all think that's fair.
Oh. Well, we gotta wake up, I guess? Is it wake up time?
Well, so much for not kicking her out of bed.
Well, I guess this brings up who should be our protagonist.
So, I was protagonist 2 times ago, and also twice in a row, I think.
I think we deserve a Wiggly
time.
protagonist. Oh,
I think we deserve a Wiggly protagonist.
I was the central character literally on the last game we played.
It's also true.
Was it?
Literally the last game
yeah.
we played, I was the central character. But even we did also establish that technically I was technically she wasn't actually the like main character of the overall Endless Monday
universe.
It's not really a series or anything. I don't know what you'd call content universe. Yeah, no, that actually ended up being the character Parfait placed. Is like the central character around whom most things revolve.
My fate.
In an ironic twist, you did once again manage to sneak in the protagonist charm. The other thing though is this might not even be our protagonist. This might be some form of narrator.
Maybe.
Do we flip a coin?
But I can always flip a coin. I can flip a coin for it right now. I have pennies. Call it.
Heads.
Call it.
Heads for me, baby.
That's heads.
That's heads?
Let's go, baby.
That's heads. Take it away, cat girl.
All right.
Take it away.
They thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They thought of the comrade who came not again. They lifted the glasses, and sadly they said, "We drink to the name of the mate who was dead." Henry Lawson. That's who I'm voicing.
I can't believe you're Henry Lawson.
That's who I am now.
Thank you, Henry.
It's too bloody damp down here. I know we're underground, but I don't suppose there are any windows we could open. There's a ventilation duct in here somewhere.
That's awfully sus. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
Maddie.
A name drop, okay.
Mind opening it up, get some fresh air circulating?
I think you are juggling 2 characters right now.
I think I am.
I think you are juggling 2 characters right now. We don't know who's who.
We don't
know what's going on right now.
So play us in. At the very least, play us in. Juggle, cat girl, juggle.
Juggle as best I can. Other end's blocked right now. There's a dumpster sitting on top of it. You'll have to grin and bear it.
Oh, those dumpsters always getting in the way. This is a definitely more jarring intro than I thought we were gonna have.
Yeah. Can we hurry this up? Calm your farm, old man. You're well aware it takes a while to set up.
Calm your farm. I have never heard that in my life.
Yeah, same.
Weekly, is that some you use?
Never in all my life. But
Yeah?
this is I believe this is an Aussie game. So
Oh, is
get
it?
ready for a lot
Ah.
of yes. So get ready for a good number of things that maybe we've never
You're
heard of.
telling
Where's
me we
Liz when
should've
you
got
need
the-
her?
Yeah, I
Liz!
was about to
Truly.
say.
Liz! Liz!
Where's the Wib?
Where is the
Where's
imp?
the Wib? At Wib.
At
Wib.
Wib. Calm
We
your
need
farm.
you. Calm your farm. Calm your farm, old Wib. I don't appreciate your tone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we at least
Oh.
know where the distinction between the two characters.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
That every time when we flip, we're flipping between characters. We know that much at least now.
Yeah.
Anu, how are you?
Yeah.
Thanks for the raid. Once
Welcome.
again.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome in. How is Skyrim?
Oh shit. That new game,
Todd?
Skyrim.
Todd?
Todd
Todd?
Howard, is that you?
Todd, are
Todd
you
lobby
out
strikes
there?
again.
He does every day. It's Todd. I tell you what.
Todd every time.
Every day, every night, every week, it's Todd again.
Sorry, Todd.
Hey! Thank you for the receptive bull. Almost 2 years, yeah, one more month.
Until 2 years.
2 years, baby.
2 years.
That's wild.
baby.
2 years, baby.
Yeah, welcome in. We're doing a story-based game with Wiggly and Parv. We just
Yeah,
started. We
I'm
don't know
Parv.
anything.
I'm Parf. That's
Hi, Wiggly.
over there. Yeah,
I was about to do
definitely.
the same bit.
We've never done it before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Never
New
ever.
bit. New bit for sure.
Sorry.
Heavily modded Skyrim, so it's much better in every way. Oh, okay, okay.
Very nice.
Don't
Dude,
say
have
that
you?
out. Todd's gonna hear you.
God, have you seen that? I forget the name of it, but there's this one game you can get on Steam that's just like a mod that is free that lays over the top of Skyrim that makes it an entirely different game.
Mm,
It's
No,
just
I
this
have not.
I'll have to find it again.
It's like a parasite game.
I'm actually not sure who's speaking this line, so I'm just gonna guess.
This is back to we can swap out. Cam, do you want to be this old guy? Do you want to take over this old guy?
very least, can you turn some lights on?
That's the camel guy.
With all the rubbish you got scattered around the place, I least likes to know where I'm putting my feet. Ashley, we got another character now?
Interesting. Ashley, would
It's
you
gotta be
mind?
like reading a book or something, right? This has to be like a book reading.
Surely.
Unless the lights come on. You stay off. Damn.
Zip, 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 zap.
We're not supposed to know all this.
Oh, there are just a bunch of people in here.
Well,
Okay. Interesting.
looks like a robot over there.
Okay, I think this is the main character.
Thanks.
The red glasses, yes.
Okay, we got... Is this the old guy then? I'll just take him. He's
Yeah.
got blue eyes, I'll take him.
You know what? You got a point.
More organized than last time, I see. You know what? This would fix this? Colored text.
Truly. That
Yeah.
makes perfect. No, I
I think
feel
the
like
confusion really mainly stemmed from the opening scene.
yeah.
Yeah, with lights
Well, I
out.
gotta get in here. I gotta get in here somewhere.
I was about to say this feels like Wiggly.
Is it because the hair is so spiky?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
she's
100%
got
it.
spiky hair.
I'm so tempted to put on an Australian accent as best I can, but I think for the purposes of not doing that about 20 different times over the course of the 10 chapters of this game, I'm just gonna nar. Liz,
We should all
where are you?
Aussie it up. What do you mean?
Oh god.
Oh god.
I don't know what that
This is the Aussie
means.
I'm sorry in
Yeah.
advance. Hey, Maddie. How much more wire do we need?
Telling Whip.
All the wire. We need about 50 foot of Ethernet cord, Maddie.
So true.
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon for $9.99.
Pretty cheap. I think that's enough.
Hold on, I'm gonna reconnect to the call really quick because I think my connection is all askew.
Uh-oh. Fuck up.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
She's back.
Nice.
Nice on.
Is your connection no longer askew and now is skew?
I think my connection is askew.
Love
Well,
it.
excuse me, princess.
I think that's enough.
Oh, she's got leggings on. Red shoes.
Oh, yeah. Got the fishnets. Great. Now.
Che? Che?
What's up, little P?
Che?
Oh, little P. That's a. I mean, she is short.
That's true.
Quick, short shamer.
Found you a
Put her in
chair.
place.
Speaking of bliss,
You're the size of a zygote.
Oh no, not a zygote. Ah, thank you.
Yeah, speaking of bliss.
Okay, now is this him or which character is this? It's hard to tell.
color-coded text. Color-coded
Color-coded
text.
text, please.
Backing.
Every Valhalla
So
guy's got a different colored text.
seriously, yeah. They knew. They knew.
They understood.
So we got gloves on. I don't remember if the character. I don't remember if the character back there had gloves on. Fuck it, Weeball. This
Fuck
whole
Weeball.
thing. Oh, I think this is the old man, actually.
Oh, is it? Surely it's not legal, yeah? Maddie wasn't clear on that. Oh, wait, no, this is a different guy?
Well, there's two guys.
There's two guys.
There's so many guys.
Yes, the
This is
council
your guy.
found it. Confronting. Good reasons, I suppose.
Well, new character.
Oh, wait. Hey, two verses here.
There's so many guys.
So many guys. I wasn't ready for this many guys in darkness and non-colored text.
Because it utterly upsets the natural order. Wait.
Oh.
It's not just bureaucracy.
Yes, you. Those rules can be bent after all. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. As I'm sure you realized.
Hey, don't give her all the credit. This is the guy from a moment ago.
Oh, yes.
I,
Just a
his,
different
wait,
angle.
I think so. Wait, no, it's a
But
different
he's,
angle.
Is it?
Oh god damn it!
This is another guy?
This is not
Bah!
another guy. I think this has got to be the old guy from the very start.
Oh, right.
Wait, but
Maybe.
gloves.
We'll figure it
I'm
out.
gonna lose my freaking mind. There's
We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it too hard for now.
Like, just let me look at the character so I know who's talking. I know we're being weird and secretive in this fucking sewer. I know we started out in the sewer level and I'm pissed about it already, but who's talking?
Yeah.
Just fucking Weeball.
Is this related to her gambling for a time? Mm-hmm. So, the transfer. It's the same sort of magic we're doing now, yeah. Small scale, though. Doing it on a larger scale requires a bit more preparation. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it, though.
For good reason.
What happens if something goes wrong? Well, don't tend to mess it up more than once. Try it again after you fail, for that matter. Stubborn scholars, notwithstanding. What do you do What do you even call this sort of magic, then? He's smirking.
Questions are relevant. Because it's banned.
Extremely cool. That's what I call it.
Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. But hey, we're among friends. So we can call it what it is, really.
Necromancy.
Love a good bit of necromancy.
We love necromancy. We
do a little
love
necromancy.
immoral magic.
It's not,
Called it
it's not
when
immoral.
you're gonna lose your
say.
job, and you
It's
got a
not
dog,
true.
and you got a daughter, and then you're like, well, I can't afford to feed both.
So true. Well, see, it sounds more cool if we call it immoral.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the impact. It's about the advertising. You tried desperately to remember what it meant.
Okay, there's our colored text. We got what we wanted.
Necromancy. This fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the past. Remember what transpired. And never forget. You are scattered
Practice, fascination, blenders, Bessie, detective, storm, energy,
bourbon,
more passion, more energy.
Disaster,
Cowboy
botch,
action.
success, taste,
Sparky.
words, a dictionary. Figured it out.
You got it.
She's been reading the dictionary this whole time. Huh? Oh. I wasn't I thought this was gonna be a one-handed game. Okay. Well,
Oh,
fuck,
boy.
fuck.
Yeah,
See you later.
actually, I also thought it was going to be like a point and click type game. I did not realize you would have to use your arrows keys or your perhaps WASD.
Yeah, I'm on the WAS, baby. Can I crouch? Yeah, there's no crouch.
What is the WASD if not
Ah!
simply letter arrow keys?
Scary.
You got a point.
20.
The terminal.
We got a timer here. Bookmark.
Oh.
So here's how we
Oh, got a little phone there? Can we play Can we play a little
Surely,
Lumberlass again?
yeah.
Play a little Lumberlass on there?
I
Surely we
don't
can play
think there's any
Lumberlass on
last
there,
to
right?
lumber on there, bro.
What is the point then? Why am I here?
Oh.
Just to suffer?
We got out of the sewer. I guess that's one benefit, but
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, once we
yeah,
once we
now
get
we're
in
out
here-
looking for the pizza.
Cowabunga? I'm back in. You
Cowabunga,
got me.
dudes.
Once again, got my
Oh.
attention. Cowabunga, dudes.
Oh. Ugh.
Words.
What is this Stanley Parable ass interaction, bro?
Terminal house rules.
I didn't get to read that. Oh, it was right
Maddie's
there.
rules. 1. We welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in the order they arrived. 2. Don't ask who's alive. It's rude. If someone wants you to know, they'll tell you. 3. The dead have 24 hours to spend within the premises before moving on. Strictly enforced. 4. No, we don't have Wi-Fi.
Thank goodness. Thanks for putting it on the rules.
5. Report broken items and other anomalies to staff.
Have you ever worked a job where people come up to you and ask you what the Wi-Fi password is, and you tell them we don't give that out, and then they get pissed?
I somehow have miraculously avoided it, but I also usually just don't know. I mean, well, we do have guest Wi-Fi where I'm at now, but we have the password out everywhere, so and I don't interact with clients.
A couple of restaurants I worked at, we didn't give it out. It's like, yeah, it's not good Wi-Fi anyway. You don't want it. But
Mm-hmm.
2, you can't have it.
Yeah.
So true.
And you can't have it, so take that.
Can't
Yeah,
even
the
have
only
it.
places I've worked are very, very. either A, the clientele were all very old and so did not have a need to be on their phone.
Mhm.
B, was a very transient location where people don't spend enough time to need to be on the Wi-Fi. Or C, a combination of these things.
I remember there was one time some lady, when I was working at this Italian place, came in at 8 when we closed at 9, and then at like 8:40 she asked for the Wi-Fi so she could work on her work project.
Oh yeah?
And it was like, no, 1, we don't give away the Wi-Fi. 2, go home.
Go
Like, work on your
home!
project on home.
Get out of here!
What are you doing here still?
This ain't the library. Go to the library.
Yeah,
Go
she
to the
got
library.
so pissy, and it's like, ugh.
Girl,
It's like, you can just go. Just don't come back.
you have Wi-Fi at home, right?
Yeah. You wouldn't have a laptop
Might
otherwise.
not.
We
Internet
can't.
might be out. You never know.
You never know. You know, you got a point.
Mm. She could call somebody. It's not my
That's true.
problem.
Call a friend.
Not your problem.
Use a lifeline. Call a friend.
Exactly. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. 6. Don't feed the Eidolons.
I wonder what those are.
They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact.
Okay, I won't do it.
I won't do it. You,
I was
10
gonna
forward,
try
buddy.
it, and then you used the word cruel, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I won't.
Oh, that'd be cruel.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Those are the rules.
Well,
door's
them's the
open
rules.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, but let's just go home.
This doesn't seem especially important.
Ah. Yeah? Okay. Guess I'll go in here.
This railroading DM.
Unbelievable.
Listen, it's raining. I don't want to go into some coffee store when I'm soaking wet. I want to go home.
Exactly. What am I gonna do at the coffee store? Get coffee? Like some kind of loser?
Part 1. Oh. Are we not mixing drinks?
Are we even saving lives?
I think we. I honestly don't know.
The terminal. Carlton, Victoria. Yep, this is an Aussie game. Australia, 3053. WIB has taken over everything. The government, the video game industry, everything from Australia is owned by WIB Industries.
It's all Wib all the way down.
It's Wib's world. We just live in it.
So true.
Mhm.
Excerpts
It's
from
great.
online reviews. Pretty unremarkable coffee. Would you like to trade? For funsies? For
Sure,
selling?
sure. We could like read off each line. Okay.
Yeah.
Barista speaks Chinese, but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. I'm very self-conscious about my top hat right now.
Observed little girl running around cafe with knife unsupervised.
That's fine. That's normal.
That's fine, that's normal. Came down with a deep sense of ennui after visiting.
Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about the burnt taste in the coffee.
You're being a big dweebus.
This coffee, best I've ever had. 5 stars. Disclosure: I have no taste buds.
Well,
I
I mean, you don't
appreciate
need
his
those.
honesty. The door closes. We're
I don't need
trapped
those
here
where
now.
we're going. Ah, shit.
Okay. Wait, so we're this guy right now?
Hey,
I don't know.
mate.
That's actually pretty affordable coffee.
That's pretty good for it being whatever year.
Yeah. It's a good thing-
2020.
I'm glad Future inflation has
This
gone
Games
down.
for 21.
Thank God. You right?
Ew. You can see me?
Clear as day, yeah? What can I get you?
I've been walking around for hours. Nobody was talking to me. I don't even know how I got in here.
I think you'll find it was via the front door.
Front door gets us all at some point.
Gets us every time.
Okay. Right. Where am I?
This, dearly departed, is the terminal. Carlton's finest.
Departed? Why she look so smug about it? It's like, yeah, you've died.
Smug ass.
Yeah, you died, idiot. They say our coffee is to die for.
I see why she looks.
Yeah, just rub it in.
I see.
You can't ask patrons if they're dead, but you can sure mock them for it.
Exactly, especially in Chinese.
Exactly.
What are they gonna do?
Especially
Learn
in
Chinese in 24 hours? They're dead.
You can't do anything about it.
He's not even gonna sit down at a table. He's like, yeah, I really need a trauma dump about how I'm dead now. So, I don't really know how to go about this.
Ask me anything, man. You're not the first disheveled dead guy to drop in, and I'm sure you won't be the last.
How come we get colored text for that? Just to insult the man.
Emphasis.
We love a little bit of emphasis.
You look like shit, dude. Rip.
Disheveled.
Literally.
Disheveled.
Is-
You're dead.
All I'm gonna note is that disheveled is one of the words at the very beginning when all those red words were flying by telling us what we need to know or remember. Disheveled was one of the words that flew by. All I'm saying.
Interesting.
It was.
Fascinating.
What does
Interesting.
everyone else ask?
I generally ask, what does everyone else ask?
Okay, smartass. Okay. Ah, shit.
And they always say that.
Yeah, I assume at least one aw shit or fuck slips through the dead guy's mouth when they show up and they're like, what?
Double aw shit.
Exactly, the double down. I've read that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ellipses.
And there's the embarrassed silence.
Yeah, I know silence is one of the words too. Okay. Alright. I get it. Make a habit of bullying everyone who comes through, or just the pitiful ones?
It's almost exclusively the latter.
Is our main character a bitch?
A little bit. just like
Possible.
slightly.
And not like she owns like the bitch and the slut shirt and you know it's haha fun and games.
Nah.
I guess
Gotta
that's
harden it.
consistent. I just felt like people saw me as a pitiful guy.
Sorry, I was actually just kidding there.
I don't believe her.
Ooh, no takesies backsies.
No takesies backsies. You've been labeled bitch already.
Can't take that
No.
back.
No, you're right. I'm a fucking sad sack. Boss hated me. Family hated me. Work sucked. Just like everything else about me. Now I'm never even gonna be able to, never gonna have a chance to make things better for myself. That's it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Hey, come on.
Now I'm sitting in a cafe for dead people, falling apart in front of the barista.
As one does.
Hey, pull it together!
Yeah, no trauma dumping. We have a sign.
It's on the rules.
It's in the rules. Plus, we don't have Wi-Fi.
Number 1 rule, no breakdowns in the cafe, please.
Is that number 1?
It's number 1 now.
Oh,
I don't believe that was even on the rules board.
I don't think that was on the board.
I promise, man. You are okay. I know how it is.
This is an interesting angle. This is almost like a comic book. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh?
Uh-huh. Now this was on the rules board.
mm,
No asking if people are alive.
yeah.
No, and I don't know if you read the rules outside, but
God, I did. Yes. Can't even get that right.
in that case you'll also have read that you have 24 hours left before you gotta move on to the next place.
What comes after the coffee shop? Is it like the ghost bakery?
You
Is it
got
just like a... Or is it the ice cream parlor?
Well, that's what comes after the bakery.
Okay.
Every restaurant in Carlton is haunted.
Exactly.
It's a ghost 5-star course.
And I don't think you want to spend them having one big, long, extended panic attack. Yeah, just logic it out.
So,
Yeah, no, just logic.
24 hours?
Shit. What I'm saying is... everything's okay. Just take some deep breaths. We'll sort this out.
Hey, they got kombucha for $5?
$5 kombucha.
Take my money.
Okay, alright. The water bottle's $4, but I mean, where isn't it $4 these days
Truly.
when you're out in public? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, he's broken.
Oh man.
I don't want to be a fuss.
Cafe's empty. It's not like I've got anything else going on. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? Kind of
Peeking from behind that counter.
He peeking. He's afraid of everything.
You're not. Promise. Chin up, mate. Let me tell you about the building. It's got some cool history. So, the first time I came here was about 4 years ago.
I wonder if what we saw at the beginning was when they first got here then, or if this is just a little side project.
Yeah.
We'll see.
There was stuff about, like, remembering the past. And that's why you should never ever serve a martini to a dead biker. Even if he specifically asks for one. Write that down, write that down, write that down.
Hold on, not all dead
Never
bikers.
ever. Not all dead bikers.
He can have a martini, come on. Huh. Out of all the possible ways to react to that, that's one I certainly didn't expect.
Yeah. No point in seeking eternal vengeance if you're gonna have to leave in a few hours anyway. It kind of strips it of its meaning, you know? There's no way to tell whether you'll even care once you cross over.
I'll care. As long as I got my vengeance.
So true.
If I'm still conscious and vengeance hasn't been achieved, what's the point of living?
Truly.
Oh, I'll definitely remember when I wake up. I'll definitely remember. I won't forget. I will absolutely remember when I wake up.
That always works.
I will not forget this thing. I will totally remember it. Always works every time without fail.
Every time.
Every time. But then again, maybe I'm just being a buzzkill about it.
You are. Vengeance is necessary.
You are.
True. Shouldn't go around policing people's reactions to things.
still wrapping my head around all this death, that is.
Feels weird to say it, doesn't it?
Weird? Yeah, that's the word. So you said most people don't even find out how they died before they pass? Even if they got murdered or something?
Yep. Most people don't die from murder. It's mostly sickness, or old age, or lawnmower accidents,
Or gotcha-related death.
or gotcha-related death.
How many people die each year to gotcha, Cat Girl? Give me the numbers.
Well, you know, it's down ever since they started implementing pity systems, but not by much.
Oh, okay. Well, what the Fate Go community?
Doesn't have much longer left.
Isn't that game that's still the most egregious wallet vampire out of them all?
It's bad.
Wouldn't surprise me.
1% rate for the highest rarity.
Gross.
No pity
Gross,
system.
gross.
It's bad. Well, they call them accidents. Fake Grand Order. But really, loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits.
Really?
You wouldn't think it.
I believe it.
But they make hundreds of thousands of new lawnmowers each year. Where do they get more spirit? Oh wait.
Oh wait, does it have pity system? Well, you see,
Oh, does
I
it
don't keep
now?
track.
It didn't to start with, right?
I believe that was the case. That's sad.
All right, hold on a moment. You can't just drop that and move on. That's what I was about to say. I need to know more about these haunted lawnmowers. Possessed lawnmowers? Seriously?
Midway through lost spots. Anything with spitting blades attracts them.
This is interesting world lore. Is this just an Australian thing?
That's why.
You know, I wonder if the knife-wielding tentacle... Blenders. Anything with spinning blades attracts them.
Blenders.
Equipment, blenders, power saws.
Huh. For real?
They're a
Blenders.
real pain in the arse.
Oh, hello. Hello, bot that wants to be banned. How are you doing?
Get out of here.
You're not welcome here.
Bye.
Bye-bye!
Take your long-winded advertisement message and fuck off. And just like that, vengeance has been achieved.
Yay! It is
Look at
satisfying.
that. How easy was that?
And I'll always remember it. Ah,
Love to see
it's like
it.
in customer service when you get to tell the customer no.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, I learned a new thing about FGO. Gotta do at least 1 or 2 exorcisms a month on the coffee grinder.
I don't know why that's so amusing to me. Just a couple of priests praying around the copy machine.
1 or 2 a month.
Alright, do you just put holy water through the system? For, you know.
Sure,
Yeah,
that would work.
really.
Who still plays FGO occasionally? I'm so sorry.
Chuck a few communion wafers in there and
Yeah.
have at her. Let her
Here's your
rip.
communion wafer espresso martini, bro.
Put a little wine in
Here's
there.
here's your kombucha made with holy water.
Here's your crushed Jesus.
That was wild. Just put that on a robot?
As you do.
He's just like me. He's just
So
a real
true.
guy. So, no one breaking the rules again, but how many people in here are...
Dead?
Wait, were there more? We didn't see anyone, did we?
Yeah, you're the only guy in here, so I mean,
I think it was.
100%. Well, maybe 50%, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think it was a general question.
Hmm.
Not so much right now as much as how much of your clientele.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if she knows too, like just off the bat, or if it's based on the reaction.
I'm assuming it's the latter
question.
from the rules, but considering those apparently are also directed at the other people.
It's that first cup of coffee she hands over is filled with holy water, and that's how she decides whether you're dead or not.
So true.
Yeah.
That's why so many people say it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually secretly demons because there's so many in this world.
Yeah. Cafe for
I was
good
just
people.
looking for a nice blender.
Does that mean it's everyone, or are some of the people just really into ghost cafes?
A little of column A, a little of column B. Plenty of mortals come through. But this is one of the only crossing points in the country, so we get a lot of your type. And so also why the rent is so high. Because those vampires who own the place know we get a lot of foot traffic. How literal are we being?
That's what I was wondering. If we got specters and spirits roaming down these alleyways, where's Dracula's probably around.
I wouldn't doubt it.
A hemomancer.
A man.
Literal vampires? Okay, maybe we're gonna get our answer.
A mummy. A pharaoh. Hemomancer. Pixie.
No, like boomers. Landlord class.
Oh no, not the boomers. The scariest cryptid of all.
Truly.
Ah. Same thing, I guess.
So, to answer your question. There are 9 customers in here right now.
Are there also 9 doors?
And 9 hours?
No, sorry, 24.
24 hours.
Fuck.
We established that.
Ah, so close, so close.
Out of those 9, yourself included, I'd say 4 or 5 of them are just passing through on their way to the next place.
How can you tell?
Once you've worked here for a while, you get a sort of sixth sense for this kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Speaking of sixth senses, I got one for trouble.
You have 2 sixth senses?
That seals the deal. You're trouble. I'm kicking you out.
Yeah. Excuse me?
Hello, Ashley.
There's Wiggly. She's here.
Ashley had adopted the cafe staff a couple of years back, much in the same way that a puppy adopts a squeaky toy.
Wait, she owns this cafe?
She was the kind of ferociously smart kid who absorbed information like a sponge. But only used it to cause trouble. Today, she was accompanied... Naturally, yeah. Looks the part. Today, she was accompanied by the stench of motor oil, and brought with her a look that said, "I'm an invincible genius." Genius. Genius.
I've seen Seer make that smile before.
Yeah.
And lie to my face so directly.
She was mostly right about that one. Alright, I know that look. Spit it out.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Cut the crap, kid. What are you after? I'm busy dealing with a customer.
Is she charged the ghosts? Do the ghosts have money?
I was wondering that earlier.
How ghosts pay for kombucha if he does not have wallet?
Maybe he have wallet.
I'm not really needing any attention.
Shut up, Kishan.
Ashlings? I need an extra pair of hands, and none of my ashlings are around to help.
Ashlings.
She's got her own minion name, the Ashlings.
Ashley, don't you have any clamps? We got you a bunch for your birthday last month. Birthday.
They're all being used for other very important things.
They were not.
You're not.
They were not.
Pretty sure I saw one on the table upstairs earlier.
No, I really need a helper.
Ashley, I'm busy.
Please.
Oh no, not the long please.
Not the please.
How do you say
Not
no?
the extended please.
Hey, I could probably.
Please. I ended my please too early the first time.
I could... Wait, no, that was...
I think that was me in
That's
the
Camden.
background. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like
We
to
need
Theft of
colored
line.
text. For
Come
characters.
on.
Please. I guess they keep wanting to weird us out with those occasional words being different
That's true,
colors, but
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Couldn't they just not use yellow? Couldn't they just have made the occasional words white instead? There are a few things they could have done
surely.
differently.
Come on, Ashley.
Speaking of which, sorry, I was just gonna say it's really hard to read that text on with the background being the menu there.
Yeah, a little bit. You gotta let me work. I'm not gonna get anything done down here if I have to keep going upstairs to find the screwdrivers you've misplaced.
And this is your guy cam with the little puff to signify you're off screen.
Oh.
But
Hey.
Hey! No
hey,
dice.
Ish.
what about Che? He can help me.
What about?
He's emptying the dishwasher. Sound familiar? It should, because I told you to do it an hour ago.
Oh.
It's really no trouble.
Oh. Why don't I take this guy? Only thing he's busy with is being dead.
That's kind of disrespectful.
Call him
Yeah,
out.
it's true though.
I'm sensitive about that.
That's the thing I'm sensitive about. Ashley, I'm not gonna argue with you about this. I'm sure he would rather relax than be bossed around. Also, manners. We've talked about this. You've got to be more respectful in front of customers.
Someone's saying, please.
I think it's you anyway. Oh, never
I'm
mind.
happy to go
Oh,
upstairs.
Cam.
Was it me?
That was supposed to be
Really?
you.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't have anything else going on. And I'm super dead. I'm cool with it. I'm Kishan. Very dead guy. Happy to help.
You sure? You can just send her back upstairs.
Promise. It's fine. I just sit around and be a pain otherwise.
Perfect.
That's a devious smile.
That's a devious smile.
Well,
Come, peon, peon,
I don't think you can just call the dead black guy a peon. That's kind of... It's insulting.
I don't know about it.
We've work to do.
I don't care if she's 2 apples tall.
She really is, though. Ashley wasn't getting enough attention. Hey, Jimmy, thank you for the raid!
Jimmy
Welcome
Jojo?
in.
I think it's been a minute. Let me give you a shout out.
Jimmy of the Johns?
Jimmy of the Johns. Get a good
Where's
stream.
my sandwich then?
It's 3:40 in the morning. Do you need to sleep? Because if you do, you should go KO immediately. But with Maddie's newfound responsibilities, some sacrifices had to be made. That meant the kid would just have to occupy herself more often than not.
I gave her a Nintendo 3DS, but she wasn't playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or anything on it.
Come
Don't know what
on,
that's
not even
about.
playing Mr. Dungeon. She still felt guilty as hell about it, and
You know, working this place needs more plants.
Jesus Christ, Che! You're gonna give me a heart attack, you old bastard.
What's on your mind?
Head in the clouds, as per usual. Hope you had a fun stream, though. I mean, I assume if you went that late. Did I look like I was thinking weighty thoughts?
Excruciatingly so. What's going on?
Ah, very fair. Sometimes you gotta keep exploring, gotta keep zoomies. Nothing important. Just my resting bitch face.
RBF. A powerful weapon. A tool to be used.
Truly.
No. This one's different.
How so?
Facial expression is reminding me of the time you tried to fist fight that cosplayer. Interesting that cosplayer is one of our highlighted words.
Cosplayer. Oh,
It's a
that's
memory.
Samurai. True. The one who barged in, waving his gift store katana around and demanding satisfaction after I refused to put 15 shots in his coffee.
That sounds normal.
It's normal.
That's just... How else is he gonna power through the convention?
That's just standard stuff when you're working near an anime con.
Yeah. Sorry to all the subway workers out there.
Truly. Saluting them. Weirdly specific. What's it look like?
Looks like you just got threatened with 1,000-fold Nippon steel. Precious memory, so remember very clearly. Mix of just deep disgust, a whole bunch of derision, and a tiny pinch of pity.
Yep. That's me. What a mood.
You all right though? Real talk.
I'm fine.
I'm actually fine, or let's not talk about it, fine.
The second one.
Pharaoh. Offer's still open. If you'd like to talk things out. In the meantime, sorry. Can I grab that tea towel? Tea towel? What's that?
You know, a
It's
towel.
like a towel that you keep in the kitchen for stuff. It's like a kitchen towel. You might call it a kitchen towel.
It's about serving both the dead and the living in a coffee shop, and necromancy also.
I've
That's
never
what we know
heard
so
it
far.
referred to that way. Kitchen towel, tea towel. Huh.
Yeah.
The tea towel.
Oh. Yeah, here you go. So. Does this just need hand washing, or... I'm sure I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier.
Nah. Also, I guess he's got his own collection of books over here?
Oh, yeah. Jay's collection.
Yeah,
Alright,
interesting.
go get you some rest. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid.
Things
Bye-bye.
busted. Door latch won't close.
Have a good sleep.
Might call the repairman. Ashley wouldn't wash them by hand anyway.
Yeah, I don't trust that. Oh!
Her arms would corrode. So I did it. Not a problem.
Damn, for real? Yeah, fair enough.
So, like I mentioned, we'll need a repair, unless you want to let Ashley at it. I'd call the repairman myself. But our landline stopped working last week.
We have a landline?
In 3053, they still have the landline.
Fucked up.
Yes. Ancient technology. An inelegant tool for a less civilized age. That's how that's how we feel about the landline now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only works when you pay the bill, though.
Is that not true of other phones now?
Is this game not set in the present day? Is this game not set in like the year?
I thought
Did
it
they
said
say the year that
3055.
did it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think I was maybe experiencing some delays with my connection when there was a little bit of exposition that was happening.
Appropriate to
That's
be
probably when that popped up. Okay.
experiencing some delays when we're finding out about the time.
Natch.
I
I don't know if it'd be.
Wait.
I think. Oh, is that you? Okay, maybe.
Well,
it's
she's
you.
got her mouth open, is
Mm.
what I'm thinking. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to get it repaired. Or to just buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for parts. The costs are pretty close, all things considered. Thinking this is you.
You sure? Hell,
We can. I'll go for it.
maybe
yeah.
it's me. Okay. Hey, don't work too hard. You'll will yourself into an early grave.
Hey, you spent 50 years digging holes.
I'm 50? Hold on.
That sounds like pretty tough work, old man.
Ow. Old man. For your information, I'm barely 170-ish. Okay.
Interesting. So Ashley is a android robot of some sort, and he's
He's looking good for 170.
yeah.
He's looking awfully dilfy.
Mm-hmm. I was like thinking earlier when he first popped up, failing to see the inaccuracy, that like he couldn't be the old man. He looks pretty young.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Just during a literal gold rush. Everyone was doing it. Only thing different about me is that I eventually started digging up things more interesting than gold.
I'm surprised they still have gold rushes at all. The only kind of gold I'm interested in is brown gold.
Coffee?
Coffee.
I was gonna say coffee. I assume coffee beans.
I hope it's coffee.
Coffee. Coffee. Shut up. Predicted. They saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah. They had our fucking number.
Hey. So.
Hmm?
Now it's another stress on the stress pile. But I think we need to put in an order for more kitchenware soon.
Ugh.
Yeah, another thing that costs money. We're gonna run out of cutlery, though. Cutlery. Keeps disappearing. Not sure where. I don't know how long it can wait before we get more.
You know how it is in these environments. Customers just take shit.
What is this crab robot? I'm very confused about it.
Crap. So I'm gonna guess that is maybe, and I don't know actually. I was gonna say maybe it's an Ashley invention, but who knows?
I could see that. Ugh. Don't know if we can afford that this month. Just, everything's a bit too pricey right now.
You're gonna have to raise the cost kombucha then.
Mm-hmm.
Too
Yeah.
affordable.
Being a little too generous.
It's been 1,000 years and you're still charging what, our coffee shops are charging for kombucha right now.
It doesn't help that the coffee cartels keep pushing prices up.
Coffee cartels?
You know. As is normal.
From the coffee mafia?
Yeah.
Oh.
The coffee?
You two need to learn how to espresso yourselves. This is ridiculous.
Clearly.
I don't think the importer is part of the cartel. Quite nice. I've seen photos of their kids.
You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals. With the prices they charge. Wholesale my arse.
And yet, keep buying from them.
Well, yeah. Beans are good, man.
For a good bean.
They're brown gold.
Prices. No poop cart girl. No.
Brown gold.
No brown gold.
It's good beans.
It's good beans. It's just everything else on top of them that's stressing me out. Expressing me out.
Ah. Yes. I'll happily accept that blame. The blame for some of that.
It's fine. You don't have to. I know it's all on me. I've just gotta figure out how to pay everything off.
Everything? And everyone.
Shitty Council of Death and the doubly shitty time debt we owe to them are the last things I want to think about right now.
I'm dead? Huh?
You know.
That sounds horrifying. They started to put debt on my time?
That's kind of fucked up.
Ooh.
That is, in fact, I would say.
Can I get a time extension? Can I get a time loan?
Come
Put
on,
myself in
you
more time
gotta,
debt?
you gotta at least give a time loan. I've lost enough sleep over it already. That's the time debt.
Mm.
That is itself the time debt.
Hey. Here to help. Worried about you, you know? Got a lot of responsibility dropped into you in a very short period of time. I can't help but feel a little bit culpable.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I know. And you... I can't thank you enough.
You crying? You crying, cat girl? You crying? Don't cry. Shh. It's all right. Hold yourself together. Figure it out as a team, like we always have.
I just don't want to deal with it, you know?
I get it. I don't want you to feel like I'm imposing or interfering too much. I know the cafe is yours now. Even though things are a bit much at the moment. I know I'll keep saying this, Maddie. But I don't know how much time we have to deal with all this, where things come falling apart.
Things are already falling apart.
Any game like this, any small business game, yeah, it's always you've come in at the tail end and you're like, yep, nope, everything's going, we're closing next month.
Yeah.
No one can do anything about it.
We're fucked.
Welcome in. Shit's fucked.
Exactly.
We're gonna have some fun times over here, but yeah, we're done in a month.
Have fun.
We're gonna have to face reality at some point. You know that, right?
Okay, oh my god. Yes, I know. I don't need any more reminders from you. Back off, man. The council's always on my mind. I can't escape them. My best is all I can do, okay? Just because you're my best friend and my old boss. And my mentor. Doesn't mean I need you preaching at me about how I need to deal with my problems.
I thought that list was gonna keep going.
Yeah, me too.
I kind of thought it was going to just kind of keep going.
My best friend,
I was like,
my old boss, my mentor,
my mentor,
and my neighbor.
my brother, my lover.
I sure hope not. My
Yeah,
classmate.
me too.
My driving instructor.
You're
My
kind of the
bowling
only other
coach.
person I know. Because they're my problems now. Not... yours.
All right. No worries. I'll just give you some space. And go corrode Ashley in the dishwasher.
As you do.
Then go check on Ashley.
You know-
Seriously?
She is stinky. She could use a wash.
Mhm.
She's upstairs. Got a customer up there talking about clamps or something.
I better go rescue them then. Be back in a bit.
Shit, he's right, isn't he? We really could use some more plants.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That,
More.
18,
More.
19, 20? There's 21? Oh,
So we're going to strap a big old steak knife to it.
oh, I think I know where the cutlery. I already had an idea of where the cutlery was going.
Yeah, I had a good guess.
But now I'm certain.
And make them fight each other. Oh, we battle bots?
Love it.
BattleBots!
This is gonna be great.
I want to build something that gets put on that TV show, Bro Battle Royale. With flamethrowers on it.
You're not gonna put one on this little guy, are you?
A flamethrower? Probably not.
Hey, probably.
But I want you to record the fight on my phone so we can send it to producers. Producers.
Producers.
Yeah, sure thing. Let's get this knife attached.
Pass me the zip ties.
Ah, man's greatest creation.
Zip
The
ties.
Zip ties.
Scalpel.
And a knife. Scalpel.
Knife.
And my coffee.
Are you sure? We gave you that.
Coffee. Damn it. It's empty. My coffee is empty, Kashan. The world is beginning to vibrate.
Maybe it's good that your cup runneth empty. Yeah?
I think my cup needs to runneth with more espresso in it.
That's a woman after my own heart. Hold on, wait a minute.
She's normal.
I just... How many shots you put in there?
Too many, Kashan. But did anyone ask Icarus how many shots of espresso he had? Yeah, I'm reading a book about Icarus.
Icarus.
Kid Icarus?
Does that mean
Shit.
there's Palutena in there?
I sure hope there is.
You got Palutena on your phone there, Ashley?
Palutena in your phone?
He flew to the sun. I'm cultured. Who famously flew to the sun. In unrelated news, I have a headache.
I think you might want to read a little more about Icarus. There's a twist to that one.
I'm holding a knife, Kishan. No spoilers.
She's so real for that.
She is so real.
Literally hold a knife up to anyone that tries to
No
spoil
spoilers.
a piece of media for you.
Mhm.
It should be allowed.
It should be legal.
They're not gonna die from one stab.
Exactly.
Especially if you aim for the leg.
Well,
Like just
What was that story about someone who committed
Especially if
murder
you're
over-
already dead.
yeah, if a dead guy tries to spoil something for you, yeah, just kill him again. That'll teach him.
Exactly.
What's he got to lose?
No harm to it.
Ah! No spoilers. Promise. Ah. Boy, Jay. Just say hi. Try not to get a knife slung at you this time. You got this.
Hey, Kazek.
Hey, kids.
Intruder! Thunk.
The stretch and the hydrate. Thank you.
Kishan. My buddy.
And the
My pal. Did I get him?
No. Thank God. You missed.
Damn it.
Well, thankfully, she has 10 more knives.
What? Wait. You threw it on purpose?
Extremely on purpose, yes.
This woman's a sociopath.
She's so...
With a caffeine addiction. She's just like Detective Pikachu.
So true.
She is like a chihuahua, 2 apples tall and full of wrath.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm fine, by the way.
It's just you.
Would it have been worse if it was someone else?
Probably. Unless they were an actual spy come to steal my sentry. Come steal my robot designs.
She does have a robo hand.
She does, in fact, have
She
a robo
does have
hand.
a robo hand straight up. I'm just saying.
I didn't see the robo hand earlier. Did you guys see the robo hand earlier?
I just saw it, like, in the 2 shots ago.
I did not see it earlier. The corrosion of her hand, and I figured she probably had a
I wasn't
prosthetic.
sure. Yeah, I figured she was not fully organic now, but I didn't. I wasn't sure if she like full robo, but now I see probably just robo hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You see is all. My brain is a buzzing.
I got ideas. I got theories in my head.
I read this line, by the way.
You read that? Then it would have been good.
Oh, then it would have been good. No, I totally
Yeah.
missed that appeared. My bad.
Can't believe this.
Then it would have been good.
Yeah, because I clicked and it added on to that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I think I'm crashing.
No memes, they're not that. It's just
Aw.
the power of the caffeine overdose.
A mirror.
Oh no. Is she okay? Did I kill her? She'll wake up in about 15 minutes with no ill effects. But you probably shouldn't give her any more coffee. She turns into a real goblin. You have no idea how happy it makes me to see the word goblin highlighted.
Yeah, it's
Really brightens up my life.
so good.
It's everything to me. Oh, she told me that it'd make her immeasurably powerful. I mean, it's not wrong. But, you know, great power, great responsibility. Yeah. She's 13. Kid's got plenty of energy already. Maybe not a sense of responsibility, though. Yeah. I don't even know how I ended up sitting here attaching knives to robots. She's very convincing. You don't have to tell me, mate. She basically lives here. Her parents would kill me if they found out she'd nearly killed me. Pretty good blind throw, though. She makes me proud in the weirdest ways. Huh? Did she learn from the best?
Detective Pikachu. Yep, there's Pikachu here. So true.
She did.
Detective.
But the best definitely wasn't me. Maddie's pretty deadly with knives. Loves her flashy tricks. Bad habit, probably. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm being very rude. My name's Shay. I used to own this place. I just sort of sit around and cause troubles. And sometimes have knives thrown at me, I guess. I'm Keyshawn. And I died today. So is this just straight a VN? We're not going to be making coffee?
Come on. Gotta
I
last
actually
night
don't
coffee.
know. I have no clue.
Oh,
This might just... I don't know.
Meme says to take a shot, though, so I'll do that. What? Okay, I'm gonna do my
So they're
shot
like hermit
first.
crabs.
Ah!
Evidently, they're like hermit crabs.
Parker, you're taking that one? You're taking Milk Garden?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm alive. I'm alive?
Oh, we got a loud one here.
Aw, be nice. You know it's scary waking up.
I love 1776. Big lights coming
Yeah,
towards me.
I think it's reliving its last moments.
Looks like it.
What is happening? I do not remember having this many limbs. Or grooving this hard.
Join the club, pal. Why do these three robots make me think of the Three Stooges right now?
Honestly, yeah, I can see it. I just keep thinking of the 1776 trio.
Oh?
I never finished reading that. Years and years and years ago, I never finished reading that.
I never finished the sequel.
We are reborn in a new image.
I see.
I'm Kevin. Nice to meet ya. To fucking further instate that parallel.
Yeah, right?
I'm Jacoby.
I am undefined.
I don't know if that name will stick.
its body is made of a milk carton. Should we just call it milk?
No, too basic. Imagine if you called me Goon just because I'm made of a goon box. I wouldn't like that at all.
What is a goon box?
Well, I think a wine box? Box of box wine? I'm gonna look that up.
That would make sense.
That sounds right,
Probably not
I'm
a
pretty
box
sure.
for-
In my mind, the word goon's just been ruined. Forever.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
So, like,
I was waiting for someone to say it.
I don't want to think about that kind of goon box at all.
I also don't want to think
This is
about that
my
kind of
box.
goon box.
This is my box that I goon in.
Don't say it like that! Goon is a general name for cask wine or box wine. Okay, yeah. I did in fact.
Good call.
I knew the word.
Mhm. It's too bad Gen Z has ruined that word for us.
You don't goon like the old days anymore.
Mhm. It used to be a
Actually,
pleasant
it was-
turn.
Should be pleasant, not, you know.
Mm.
Ashley was yelling about someone called Lovelace the other day. That's a good one, I think.
How does our new friend feel about it?
Acceptable.
Excellent.
Nice to meet you, Lovelace.
I like those guys.
I don't know.
So,
You guys made out of a
robots,
goon
they-
box, bro. I don't know.
Well,
They massively remind me of the Tachikoma units from Ghost in the Shell.
Ah,
That is what they. That's what they so remind me of, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Those little guys are the best. Those are the best little guys.
Especially given there's a trio of them too. Like
Look
it's
at
all
you.
it's all in the cards.
turning into a responsible human being.
Oh,
During intermissions at the end of episodes, you can do nothing.
wait. God, I'm so fast. Man, I can sprint. I can go faster.
Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom.
Wait. Oh, so we can't go back out.
You're stuck here.
Wait, but outside looks different.
That's strange.
Wait,
There was just like the
fisherman.
fisherman.
One. Maddie was about to leave the counter when an old-looking man pushed the door open.
Are we gonna treat this as we were before, where it's like Barf will take one, I'll take one, Wiggly will take one?
Sure.
That can be a good. I was gonna say I meant to mention this earlier. But there is a distinction. There is a distinct narrator.
Yeah, that is true.
Sometimes there's a narrator who will speak in right because Parf took the role as if Maddie had been speaking in the third person when she was not doing so.
Yeah.
There's a narrator role. It's
Isn't
very
that
hard
narrator?
to know sometimes when the narrator is speaking. We can because this is kind of like an inter-episode thing. I think definitely it's a good idea to hand it off one to one.
Yeah.
Or one by one by one by one.
He was hunched over and he had walked with a bit of a limp. And even at this distance, she could tell the leathery texture of his skin. Testament to how many
Yeah.
years well lived.
Maddie had been about to leave the counter to Che, but there was something in the way the man walked that made her want to stay long enough to see if he had any special requests.
She wasn't sure if she would like the man, and in fact, she was fairly sure that there was a good chance that she wouldn't have much to say to the man, or much that she would be interested in hearing from him. But it was obvious that the man had paid his dues, and she felt that she owed him at least a few moments of her time. Welcome. We're doing well.
Even if he hadn't done anything in life worthy of admiration, he at least had done enough to earn her respect.
It was only when the man sat down that Maddie saw that his skin was cracked, not wrinkled.
Oh.
His body had been aged, but it had been aged by the elements in the sun more than it had been aged by the passage of time.
A slight limp in his step could have easily been the limp of a young man who had spent one day too many lifting loads that were 1 kilo too heavy for him.
He took the seat directly in front of her. I get one sentence.
Would you like to be the guy?
You could just take a couple more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
You serve food here?
Apparently, the man was more interested in finding out what was on offer than figuring out where he was.
Manny kept herself from visibly smirking. There was something she liked about the guests like that. People whose only question was what was on tap.
Maddie glanced at Che. He gave a nod of assent.
Take that one too quickly.
Yes, Che was willing to play the role of grill master today.
We do serve food, she said. The man squinted up at the menu above him. My eyes
don't work.
Oh, go for it. If you do, I'll do it. My eyes don't work too well in this light, he said.
Got a paper menu. Maddie reached on the counter and pulled out a menu that looked just as aged as the man sitting in front of her.
I technically have
Scars were from coffee stains, not cuts. But as the man watched the man hold the menu, I was like, my eyeballs aren't bad. That's not phrased right.
That ain't right.
There was something about the combination of the two of them that felt right to her.
The man stared at the menu for a good deal longer than it must have taken him to read everything on it.
He finally spoke after a long considered...
Pause.
Pause.
Do you suppose it would be a problem if I were to order something if I didn't intend to actually eat it?
That's not the kind of thing that would offend me, said Maddie. Is that it? What? It didn't go through again.
Weird.
Oh, there we go.
Strange, even.
Actually, it was exactly the kind of thing that would offend her. Yeah, there was something.
That one. Yeah.
There was something in the way that the man asked that made her feel like whatever reason he might have for not eating food he was served, it would be a good one. And she was half interested to find out what the man's reaction would be.
That's interesting. I don't think there's any good reason to order food you're not going to eat.
Unless. Gifting food to a cat? I'll have the grilled halibut, he said. Ah, halibut, said Maddie. She understood.
Many people enjoyed the concept of grilled fish more than they liked it in practice. If this man knew himself well enough to be upfront and honest about that, she could respect that.
I can't promise that it's never been frozen. I hope that's not a problem, she said, sure that it wouldn't be.
Oh, especially ever frozen. Sounds like my kind of fish, said the man. The best halibut swim in cold water. Ain't a problem if that water happens to be in solid form after the halibut passes.
She nodded to Che, who nodded back and headed back to the freezer. The man placed both of his hands on the counter and folded them.
There was something serene in the way the man sat there, with no inclination to glance around and inspect the cafe he was in. No nervous movement in his legs, no strained expression on his face to express that he was waiting for something to happen.
He looked so calm that Maddie almost didn't want to disturb him, but she chafed at the idea that only squeaking wheels were deserving of grease. Some wheels were just too polite to ask.
Do you want a drink while you're waiting on that? I don't think I need a drink, said the man.
All right, said Maddie, picking up a whiskey bottle and placing it in his field of view. A reminder of what he was free to ask for.
The man squinted. Is that Jack Daniels?
Oh god, I can't believe Jack Daniels lasted for 1,000 years. Can't believe this.
Went through a dozen different brand renamings and then eventually landed back on Jack Daniels once again.
Mm-hmm.
Full circle.
Full circle. Indeed it is, said Maddie.
The man's shoulders rose a bit in what looked like a barely chuckle? Barely a chuckle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Barely a chuckle.
Got a fondness for that particular drink? It's just that we share the same name, said the man. I'm Jack Daniel.
Jack Daniel? Oh.
No, keep going.
Huh?
Keep going.
No, that's you.
You're in the middle of a line delivery.
No.
Well,
Relation to the distiller. No relation to the distiller. I had several friends who took it upon themselves to check. As you might imagine, I've seen a lot of those bottles over the years.
It's the kind of gift that people enjoy giving you when you have a name like that. Is it a gift that you enjoyed receiving?
It's always a pleasure to receive a gift, said Jack. It's nice to know that you have friends who care about you and think about you.
Is it a gift that you enjoyed consuming?
I heard someone in the background there.
You may have. Her timing impeccable.
Always.
I had a shelf in my flat where I collected them, waiting for other people to come over so I'd have an excuse to open them.
Ah, said Maddie, picking up the bottle and placing it below the counter. Sorry if I brought up a bad memory.
He laughed. Where's the bad memory? They're good to receive from friends and good to share with friends. It's a reminder of the people who I was close to and the things I did with them. No need to apologize for that.
Maddie smiled. She was beginning to find that she liked Jack, and it seemed like Jack was the kind of person who liked her, if for no other reason than that he liked people and Maddie was people.
She chuckled with them, and she enjoyed the chuckle so much that she almost missed Jack's momentary sideways glance, an unguarded moment when his mind seemed to be on something other than what he was talking about.
It was only an instant, but it was a flicker of pain that she learned to recognize over the years. There's something in him that was hurting, even as he remembered his friends.
A sense of loss? A regret about something left unsaid? Maddie wasn't sure. Whatever it was none of her business.
But she wanted it to be her business. Well, anything you want, just ask, said Maddie. Cup of water, warm glass of milk.
Warm glass of milk? How old do you think I am? Maddie shrugged. 5 or 6? Just the right age to drink a tall glass of milk before being shooed off to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening.
I'm just barely older, said Jack. But if I do want that glass of milk, I guess I know who to ask.
Was that the end? Clicking all over.
That might be
that's
the
the
end.
That's the end of Jack.
That was the Fisherman 1, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If there's no more to go.
Well, we know Jack now.
So
Yeah, the fisherman won.
Interesting.
I hope you like reading. I think there's gonna be a lot of reading in this game.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. I didn't sign up for reading.
We need more plants in here. There's so much flora and fauna.
There's so many plants.
There's so
Flora
many.
and fauna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judgment 1.
Judgment.
The Arcana?
Here
What is-
comes Judgment Boy.
Is this Persona? What is this? Wait.
Also, who are we playing
Blue?
as right now? I imagine no
I-
one.
I'm very confused
Honestly, don't
about
know.
that. So anytime we get the blue vibes, it's thinking about alchemy the wrong way. Okay. Yes, we got the Lamington recipe.
Is this just a straight up recipe?
I guess, yeah.
Looking at the words floating around.
Alright, anything on this little turnstile book? I guess we also have upstairs.
That's true. We do not have upstairs.
No, we don't.
Just let me. We have. Make me a liar game. We have upstairs.
We have
Looking at her.
upstairs. Come on.
Your reputation is on the line.
Yeah, you gotta let me through. Come on. I just said we had upstairs. We got dartboard up
Yeah.
here. We got couches. We got fire extinguisher. Is there one downstairs?
You just look like a liar. Well, we fucked up.
Well, I ain't calling you a truther.
There's no fire extinguisher down here. I feel like that's
Can we,
motion
talk to, can we
violation.
talk to Maddie?
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna progress us, though, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Continue.
Oh, yes,
Literally.
it will. Yeah, a big ol' continue. In no uncertain terms.
How do I save?
You don't.
There's no
You have
saving.
to replay the whole game every time.
It's like
Hmm.
whenever you hit continue, it might give you a chance.
Okay. Can you not, like, click on that? No? Really?
I click. Clicking, I'm clicking, I'm clicking. Right clicking,
Weird.
I'm left clicking,
there a-
I'm mid clicking.
I don't know.
Strange.
In the menu, is there like a bookmarks?
Controls.
Config? No.
No. No. That's it.
No.
That's it. That's all the controls.
That is strange.
Alright, well, I want to know. I'm curious about this recipe.
Let's go look at that recipe.
Alright.
Authentic Australian lamingtons. Ingredients. Oh, not even an anecdote. 200 grams butter.
1 cup of cash sugar.
5 milliliters of vanilla extract.
3 Malipello eggs. What?
500 self-raising flour sifted.
A half cup of milk.
2 cups shredded coconut.
What is the Lamington?
Ugh.
Coconut. That's a
Where's
good question.
Liz?
What's
Liz!
a lamington? I mean,
Liz, what is a lamington?
there's not a lamington. Streamer we're, or at least I'm aware of. Acquaintance, perhaps. Friend. Say.
Icing.
Sounds like a cookie. almost,
4
but-
tablespoons sugar mixed and dissolved in water.
A quarter cup of cocoa powder.
Damn. 100 grams butter.
Half a cup of water.
You will also need.
This anecdote about my mother. You see, when I was young,
Yeah.
convection of
Lamington pan, 3 centimeters deep, 20 x 30 centimeters base.
Baking paper.
an electric mixer.
A Lamington.
Wait.
What?
Well, yeah, I
Wait.
guess so.
Wow.
That helps, doesn't
What
it?
is a Lamington? I'm so scared.
In order to make a lamington, you'll need a lamington.
This is a
Quickly,
very
Dave
recursive-
assembled a megaphone using only a squirrel, some string, and a megaphone.
Possible substitutions. Chicken eggs can be... What? Chicken eggs can be used in place of Malafell eggs.
If electricity is not available, whale oil mixer can be used instead. Also, this song is going hard right now.
Yeah, it kind of
is.
hits.
It is strongly hypothesized that a homunculus made of Lamington DNA could be used in lieu of an actual Lamington, but no confirmed tests have been confirmed due to the lack of success in producing actual homunculi, especially homunculi capable of baking.
I'm so lost.
What
It's
are
like,
we baking?
At first, I was like, Lamington is like a type of pastry or drink, perhaps, and then the came up with
it's kinda like a
list.
cookie.
I was like, oh, well, it's like it is a tool that the thing is named after because you use it while you're making it, and now it's a creature.
Yeah, now there's a soul involved, and I'm not talking about like, ooh, yeah, mama baked some love into that Lamington. It's like, no, extract the soul from the creature and put it into the Lamington.
Lamington DNA.
And if it screams, that means it's cooked correctly.
Oh, like mandrakes. Instructions. 1. Grease Lamington pan, line with baking paper.
Using electric mixer, beat butter, vanilla, and sugar until airy.
Add egg to mixture.
I guess we could have done it each step.
Yeah.
What we do.
Probably
but-
would have been better, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
2. Have your Lamington stir flour into this mixture and add milk.
So the Lamington's a creature that's doing the stirring for it?
If you don't have your own Lamington, store-bought is fine.
Add Lamington, pour into pan and smooth.
At this point, you may dismiss your Lamington. They are no longer needed.
Think of the little automatons from hit MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
Maybe. It's like an Amazu?
And I was thinking more about, you know, the one that the Goldsmith Guildmaster has?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those little guys. I forget what they're called, but... 3. Bake for 30 minutes.
4. Make icing, boil water, and combine ingredients.
Beat until smooth.
Goldsmith. I think it's a Guildmaster. 5.
I have a
Yeah?
I hate that I did not read that as 1 millimeter thick. I read that as. Do you mind if I read this?
Go for it.
Yeah,
Go for
Do
it.
you mind if I read number 5 out real quick?
Yeah,
So I can explain my thought process. 5. Apply icing coating. Thick. And
That's perfect. You got
millimeters at
it.
all.
That's gotta be it.
Sprinkle coconut.
Coconut. Repeat until all icing and coconut have been used.
Note that it is not necessary to have a Lamington before this step.
Tips for procuring a Lamington.
You procure it? You don't buy it?
1. Any recently departed Lamington who comes into contact with a 40-60 mixture of vanilla and coconut will begin to glow red. Is that good or bad?
What is this? Note that a 30-70% vanilla and coconut mixture will cause them to glow green.
As it does.
I mean, we all know
The
this.
30. We all know this to be true. We're all Lamington experts here.
Obviously.
The 30-70 mixture can be used in the case of potential Lamingtons who have particularly flushed cheeks or are otherwise difficult to identify by a red glow, but this is generally discouraged as the effects can persist for several hours and can often be unsettling to guests.
So one of the characters already has to be a Lamington,
Is this
Maybe
just
the
a
old man.
guy named Lamington?
but they can be dismissed. Hold on. 2. Only 20% of people who claim to be Lamingtons have actual Lamington ancestry, hence the need to test potential candidates.
Yeah, so I'm assuming
Really?
Lamington is a family. Yeah, family name.
Be particularly skeptical of anyone who claims to be a direct descendant or from either a Lord or Lady Lamington. Lamington pretenders uniformly claim to be descendants from a former lord, leading to the overwhelming of these claimants being false positives.
3. Most Lamingtons were agricultural workers, so anyone claiming to be descended from a farmer of Lamington is more likely to be credible, but should still be tested to verify authenticity.
Okay.
So he was a miner. And experiencing changed lives. So true! 4. Do not bother testing anyone claiming to be descended from the 3rd Baron of Lamington, as Victor Alexander Brisbane William Cochrane Bailey died childless. Huh. That's the name.
Gluten-free options. Having a Lamington stir self-raising flour into the mixture is critical to the synthesis process and will not work with a non-gluten alternative.
The first one, no GF option.
Sorry. Alright.
Okay.
I want to imagine that she just added that in as a little, like, handwritten note.
Is that the Lamington? Is it supposed to do, like, a dessert there?
That's the Lamington.
Yeah, I think it evidently makes a dessert.
Looks like a terrible fucking zoo.
You got him there. And now, do we infer from that little note that 4chan still exists? Or that the, format has survived?
Independent 4chan's still around.
Yeah. Highlighted passages from Thinking About Alchemy the Wrong Way by Sophie Cordova.
Most case studies of alchemy throughout history can be categorized as either practical alchemy, that is, alchemy which aims to understand the world only as well as it is needed to fulfill certain ulterior ends, and the philosophical alchemy, that's alchemy which aims to come to a more complete understanding of the world as it is, without prejudice, for which portions of alchemy understanding can be wielded to utilitarian ends.
In the modern alchemy movement, there has been a tendency within literature to place a greater emphasis on philosophical alchemy, based on the premise that coming to a more complete and correct understanding of the universe is the best way for us to discover new, practical methods for the physical use of alchemy.
Much of this is based on the modern scientific movement in the post-Enlightenment era. Much like our understanding of theoretical physics gives us more accurate models of physical reality which have real applications in engineering. Having a better understanding of alchemy on a philosophical level informs our practice of alchemy.
However, it may be that this focus on alchemy, which places an emphasis on being correct rather than useful, has thrown out the baby with the bathwater. What a phrase.
It really is an expression, huh?
How many use that? That's going into the everyday vernacular.
You haven't heard that one before?
No.
That's a new one to you?
That's a new one.
Fresh phrase.
Do you use that?
I don't personally use it, but I'm familiar with it.
Ditto.
Admittedly, my position here is hardly biased. The fact that many practical studies of alchemy have largely been chased underground is the reason that the tome you're reading is self-published, rather than distributed through more official channels.
Insert Adderall. For example, underappreciated in the development of modern alchemical practices is the use of a 5-element model. Early pre-Aristotelian alchemical models were based on understanding of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water.
Later, Aristotelian alchemy models separated elements into 4 categories of each, of earth, water, air, and fire.
While this model may be more accurate and reflect an evolution of our understanding of alchemy, It seems to sacrifice the more practical separation of elements in a way that better allows us to understand less tangible things.
While wood is not an element, strictly speaking, it helps for us to think of it as such. I got this just for like a uni textbook. Yeah. Can't imagine 4chan ever dying. It's supposed to be.
After all, juxtaposing wood against elements such as metal and fire makes it apparent that wood possesses certain soul-like qualities that other elements lack, which might prompt us to question, what is it about wood that seems to make it behave like a super element, with practical use beyond the conventional?
We're even taking turns reading like we're reading a uni textbook in class, so it's also...
I was thinking that earlier.
Yeah.
Honestly, that crossed my mind. There is a great irony in the fact that while these kinds of questions eventually led us to discard the 5-element model, the new model no longer allows for the existence in this sort of question to exist in academic literature.
This book serves as my guide to asking the wrong questions to arrive at the wrong answers that nonetheless seem to work.
It is a book for troublemakers and rule breakers. Indeed. The fact that you are holding this book in your hands right now is probably evidence that you have broken several rules to acquire it.
That, or you're a rule enforcer, tasked with destroying my work, who for some reason has decided to take the time to read it. Perhaps you are reading my work in search of identifying information which might lead you to my location, or you are reading to gain a better understanding of someone whom you consider to be an enemy.
Perhaps after reading my work, you'll realize that my ideas are not so dangerous as you've been to believe. Or perhaps you will realize that they are exactly as dangerous as you've been told.
Okay, looks like it's the end of that one.
Alright.
Okay.
Yay, alchemy!
It's over!
Alchemy. Alright. That's it. Who's got a mom we can sacrifice? I don't know. Who doesn't need an arm and a leg?
I'm sure we can find out pretty easily.
So, after we tackle this one, I would be grateful if we would maybe be able to take a respite for a few minutes.
We can.
I don't know how many other, I think there's one other, interactive story we have.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the last one.
No, there's another one in the right corner, just ahead of where we are right now. If we go, there's a little robot guy right there, on the ground. Box.
Oh, yeah, Ashley's
right.
journal, that's right. It's Ashley!
So we have a couple more. I've been thinking about WarioWare Ashley the entire time, because they both have fucking twin tails going.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They both have the twin tails.
They're
Well,
both crazy little inventor bitches.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
I don't know if WarioWare Ashley's an inventor so much as a little magician.
Yeah.
Who,
Well,
what is magic if not?
Yeah.
she makes micro games, so that's inventing by a certain definition.
And she brews the meanest potions.
True, exactly. Chase sat in the corner of the cafe with a book in his lap. His eyes danced over the page for several moments, the words on the page illuminated by the candle that sat perched on the armrest of his chair.
And after several moments passed, he turned the page. He hadn't actually internalized any of the text on the page, nor had he taken in any of the text on the 50 preceding pages. Are you even reading, sir?
So real, though.
He was vaguely aware of the fact that the book kept on referring to a man named Henry, who Che presumed was a protagonist of the book he held in his lap, but beyond that knew little to nothing.
Che didn't particularly mind this fact. In fact, if he actually started following the story that was told in the pages of this book, he would consider it a great failure.
Che enjoyed sitting down with a book, and he enjoyed the platonic ideal of reading. But when it came to telling the stories, he found books to be a poor substitute for a person sitting next to him.
He didn't pick. Wait. What did I do? What did I start?
Oi!
That thief! I'm so sorry, bestie. I was like, a pause! This is my time.
Yoink! We gotta pounce on that. He didn't pick up books when he wanted to be told a story. He picked up books when he wanted to be alone, to situate comfy chair and bask in candlelight, and sit silently in a meditative state.
I guess that's fair.
You know, I get it.
Sometimes reading a book is the fuck you don't talk to me vibes that you need, just so you can be a little comfy.
I understand you, Che.
I get him.
He turned another page. Hey, said a familiar voice, interrupting him. I'm in the middle of a book, Ned, said Che.
Ned? Who's that? No. If you hadn't noticed, the book's secondary function, it deterred people who might see a man sitting alone and seize upon the opportunity to start a conversation when he was not in the mood for conversation.
Is it a good book? Said Ned. I was enjoying being alone with it, said Che. Yeah, you looked really engrossed. I'm sorry to interrupt.
He wasn't.
But I've got a favor to ask.
Why is it always to ask a favor? Said Che, looking past Ned and speaking to no one in particular, even though there was no one but Ned near enough to hear him speak.
Why is it never? Hey, Che, I just want to stop by to offer you a favor. Did that one time, said Ned. You said you were busy, which I figured was your way of politely saying, please don't bother me with this kind of visit, so I stopped.
Did you? I don't remember it. I'm sure you do remember it, said Ned. It was from back before you started forgetting things. Sometime around... When did the war start?
You're gonna have to be a lot more specific, said Che. You know, the war with the soldiers and the guns. That war, said Che. You know.
I did narrow it down a bit, didn't I? On that, I'm not that old, said Che. Wars were fought with guns, even when I was a young man. Same for you.
Did they? Well, it was the war with Ned trailed off. He raised a hand to his face and flicked his helmet, mimicking the unmistakable ping of an M1 Garand.
World War II? Which one is that? The one with the Nazis, said Che. That sounds about right, said Ned. Anyway, I came to ask a favor.
Hope that favor was to spend a few minutes of your time having an insane conversation. We already did that, said Che.
My, but you're snippy today, said Ned. What's gotten into you? Che held up the book. A good book is what's gotten into me. Sorry, said Ned.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't urgent. Got your ass.
Nah, you're right.
So we need a different interpreter. You speak Cantonese, right? Fucking yoinked. Yes, said Che. Great, said Ned. Can I steal you for a few hours?
Not if it's being an interpreter, said Che. Why not? You speak Cantonese, and you seem fluent enough in English, so would you say no to translating specifically?
Being an interpreter is not so simple as being bilingual, Ned. Isn't it? I figured you hear things in one language and say them in another. Seems simple to me.
Are you literate? Said Che. A bit. Can you write a work of great literature? Said Jay. Nope, said Ned. Well, there you go, said Jay. There's more to translating than being bilingual.
Come on, said Ned. I'm in a pinch. I'm not asking you to be a great interpreter, just an adequate one. There's a lot of bilingual people around, said Shay. I'm sure you know other places to add.
Yeah, but, you know, I know you're not the kind of person to spill secrets, said Ned. And it's the kind of conversation that I just want to be between me and one other person, you know?
Great, said Jay. Sounds like you need a professional interpreter. I hear they're great at facilitating those kinds of interactions. Come on, said Ned. What can a professional interpreter do that you can't?
A lot of things, said Shay. But for one, professional interpreter is someone you can count on to allow you to use their mouths to say incredible things. Things without letting you or your counterparty know just how stupid they find the interaction.
Funny that, said Ned. I always figured that's the kind of thing you'd be good at. Because I'm so good at holding my tongue? Yes.
I've tried before, said Jay, kicking up his feet. Being an interpreter pays well if you find yourself working for the right people, and it leaves your hands a lot less callous than doing some of the work I've found myself doing instead. But you'll notice my hands have calluses. Turns out holding your tongue is oftentimes harder than digging holes.
Come on. You know how to be a diplomat, said Ned. Fuck off, said Shay. That was me being undiplomatic. Now, would you kindly find another solution to your problem? Well, it doesn't involve me performing a task that I've told you at least twice now that I'm not going to do.
Ned started to say something, but stopped just short of making an utterance and backed off. Hey, Maddie, Ned shouted. No, Maddie replied.
No.
No.
Gotcha, Ross.
I haven't even asked you for anything yet, said Ned.
I know, I thought it would save you the time, said Maddie. Ned sighed. What is it with you people?
Okay, you people. I see how it is.
I see how it is, Ned. Maddie turned toward Ned and glowered at him. You people? Ned raised his hands defensively. Hey, your turn now, though.
I didn't mean... Look, it's mean that you two are, birds of a feather in quite a few ways. Maddie stared at him, and Ned contemplated whether any way for him to make a statement grouping Maddie and Che together without making himself look like a racist and a bigot.
Nope. Fear not.
And he sighed in frustration because the claims were true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what your problem is? Yes, said Maddie. I know him quite well. And he's standing right in front of me.
Ooh!
Get his ass.
We hate Ned!
We hate
All my
Ned.
homies hate Ned!
We hate Ned. We hate Ned.
Well, that's the end. Alright. Go creature watch.
Yeah, so I will be like, because I think there's just the one. I think it's just Ashley's journal left, but I don't actually know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see robot battle royale in there. Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
So that should be fun to come back to. I will give updates where I can, but I'm gonna try to be 15 minutes at the most.
Okay. Me and Parfait will do a Lamington summoning ritual while you're gone.
Yes, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay.
So,
Be right back.
do you think we can actually find a legit Lamington?
It's pretty tough. They're pretty rare. However,
Think we can just substitute sear in there?
yeah, I mean, it's basically the same. You know?
Yeah.
It's basically the same as a Lamington.
We just need a guy with like French descent, and that sear fits the bill.
Exactly. I think we could convince Seer to help us out with the recipe.
Yeah, Sear likes cooking.
Exactly. Seer goes to that bakery often enough.
Exactly.
Could be talked into this.
He probably has a Lamington tan.
True. And would you like to know what a Lamington is in real life?
Yeah. What is it?
A Lamington is an Australian cake made from squares of butter cake or sponge cake coated in an outer layer of chocolate sauce and rolled in desiccated coconut.
Okay.
The thin mixture is absorbed in the outside of the sponge cake and left to
You
set,
lost
giving
me
it a
at
distinctive
coconut.
texture.
I don't like the texture of coconut.
Common variation has a layer of cream or strawberry jam in between the two Lamington halves. Yeah, so it is. I was correct in thinking it was a pastry.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but then it was like, and you need a Lamington, and then all bets were off. I was like, oh,
Hold on. What are they saying?
what is this recursive recipe?
Yeah, right. They need a Lamington pan, and they need a Lamington to make it. And the thing is called
To
the
make
Lamington.
this pickaxe, you first need a pickaxe.
Exactly. I have to see. Is a Lamington pan? That is. Yeah, that is a real thing. Okay, yeah. That's not. They weren't just adding to the bit. I assume so, because that seems like very natural and normal. But I had to check.
Yeah, I mean, for different types of cake,
Yeah,
there's all
it does
sorts
make
of
sense.
pans.
But you never know with this game.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lamington
Cookware
pastry.
technology is kind of insane, though. Like the way they,
They're-
some of those pans have it so like certain parts heat up first, so it bakes it a certain way.
Oh yeah. Well, shit.
It's cooking.
There's-
Cooking
there's-
is alchemy. Like,
Mm-hmm. Some specialized tools.
mhm.
And you know what? You know what's really amazing that you
What?
probably don't know about already? There's this thing called an air fryer.
Oh baby,
It's pretty powerful.
Parf. I don't know if you know, but there's a beautiful woman named Sky, and she has an air fryer,
Oh shit.
and I would die for her and her air frying show.
Me too, bestie. Me too.
I'm gonna look. Do you have any notes about the DLC for that coming out?
Oh yeah.
Also, did you look at that? So there's a game that I thought would have been perfect for like mixing drinks and having a good time.
Mhm.
That's not out yet. Did you see it in our little group chat?
Oh yes. I believe so.
Like fantasy tavern one.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
I mean, we gotta play it.
Because I've actually played a bit of Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk was one of the other games me and Wiggly talked about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The first Coffee Talk's just okay. Like, me and my friend Amy got through like 6 days of it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was just that we were like, this just is like worse Valhalla or not. But I don't know. I just wasn't vibing that much with the characters.
That's fair. The one thing
Sequel
I've
looks good though.
heard-
I'm sure that's because they have a goth mommy as their spokeswoman for that second game.
I mean, can't say no.
You've seen her, I assume.
I probably not.
Look up Coffee Talk, and then there's a sequel. It's Hibiscus and Butterfly.
Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't seen her, but I understand immediately.
hmm I think the second game sold much better.
Mm,
Not that the first game sold bad.
yeah, I get what you mean. It's a little better.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better.
There was also something else that was annoying me while we were playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a drink I tried to make early on, and I had the right ingredients, but since I didn't put them in the right order, it didn't count.
That's strange.
Yeah. So there was like a line of dialogue we missed like on day 3 that I got right that it didn't count.
That sure is a way to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, the guy comes back and he's like, "Can you try making me that thing again?" I'm like, "Yeah,
of course, Bessie.
I can do that."
Oh, absolutely. We
What other games have been on your radar then?
What has been on my radar, actually?
I know we're all thinking about Monster Hunter coming out next year, not this year, and being very sad.
Monster Hunter. What?
Actually, did you see Tower Full of Cats came out?
Oh, right.
That's just a point-and-click puzzle game, though.
Man. I need to take a look at my wish list. Just double check what I've been looking at. Because, I mean, of course we got Paladins.
True. I do want to set up a stream for that. I think that game would be so much fun to play with a group.
Mm-hmm. It does seem very cute.
It's only 4-player, though, is the hateful thing.
I know Sierra and I wanted to play Cats on Boxes. So that is 2-player, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be a cute little like Friday, Saturday stream.
Mm-hmm. I knew there's other games that are like more in this kind of.
I gotta figure out what I'm playing. I invited a VTuber I've been talking with to come play games on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta concrete down a game to play. She usually just plays shooters, but she was like, I want to play something like goofy and silly.
Goofy, silly.
And that it was doubly funny because I was like, she was telling me she has Fridays off, and I was like, oh cool, like I have next Friday off, we could hang out. And then I won her emote art raffle. So her next message was like, oh, well, hi, stranger. You want some art?
Whoever you are. This is
one of those things where I'm like, I wouldn't turn down emote, but I more did it just to spread awareness for like
yeah
VTuber I'm hanging out with. Like,
and here you are.
And here we are. Like she I wanna get her and Perry to hang out at some point. I don't know if you've seen her.
I don't believe so.
Here, I'll
send
you her Twitter.
Yeah.
Her model's very cute. Yeah.
Taking me a look-see. A monkey!
Monkey!
Can't say no to a monkey. Very cute.
Mm-hmm. She gives me very much like Perry vibes, though.
Yeah. The aesthetic. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I see it.
Her like model teaser she put out was pretty sick too for 2.0. I think it's for 2.0. Yeah.
Take me a look.
I can just copy that image and send it to you.
Yes, please.
There you go.
Come on, Discord, I know you can do it. Oh, that is very cute.
Right?
Yeah, I do quite like it.
So, gotta debate what we're gonna play Friday with her now.
Yeah, awesome.
So I had originally brought up like Lethal Company or Sketchy Contracts. We could even do Content Warning.
Ooh, yeah, actually, I've been wanting to play Content
Have
Warning.
you?
I haven't played it yet, yeah, so...
Mayhaps you come play on Friday?
I could come play on Friday. I'll double check that I'm not doing anything, but if I'm not, I'll hop right in there.
If you're down, you're more than welcome.
If I'm down, and perhaps I'm down.
Actually, I've only played like one. No, I guess I've played 2 sessions of Content Warning.
Mm-hmm. I've been I watched like very, very brief snippets of gameplay. I've been semi-avoiding that until I actually try it.
Oh, you get art from the
Oh, neat.
different chapters. Oh, that's cute.
How cute.
Can we look at these whenever? Or... No, they're locked until we find the object that is imbued with them. Judgment.
I do like the one of the gremlin.
Yeah. Lamington recipe. Okay.
Oh, neat.
That's just like plans for the space. Okay. Thinking about alchemy.
Ah, storyboards.
Oh, just like the character staging. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotta say, not my favorite how they're kind of like laid out while they're talking sometimes.
Yeah, there were some shots that were cool, but like sometimes it was a little like just confusing.
Oh, yeah, just like who's talking is my only problem.
Yeah.
Cool.
I do like the little heads next to the dialogue, but I think they could use them even when they're not like off screen entirely.
Yeah, because just white text all the time with sprinkles of yellow. So I want to know how you save.
How do you save? Funniest problem to have. Another
Hey,
like
I attempted. I pressed load for a second and didn't do anything.
strange. I mean, at least we have like the chapter bookmarks, so we have something, but I don't know.
Yeah, if we ever were like, where was we's?
Where was Weeds? But another story-based game I remembered after going through my Steam watch list that I wanted to play was In Stars in Time, which is the one like.
I need to get to her.
Yeah, the time loop RPG. Because like, different format than this kind of thing, but I think it would still work well from what I've seen of it. Plenty
That
to read.
game, she just looks like a good RPG too, like a banger ass RPG.
Exactly. I think we'd have fun with it, our little group, our little party here.
Yeah. What else? What else have I been eyeballing?
Through my wish list and being reminded, and a dream barbecue.
Let's look at by. You could please sort these by when I added them.
Please. And they're start again.
Of course, tavern talk when it comes out.
Naturally.
Ooh, we'll have to play MonsterCon when it comes out.
Ooh. MonsterCon.
Hi, thanks for the
Oh, it's much more.
inspirational quote there. Shino, nice to meet you. When you give importance to people, they think that they are always free, but you don't understand you make yourself available for them every time. What else? What other games have I been like, Hornblorn.
Yeah. What else what do I have on my in my library that I have not played yet?
Oh, I sometimes I avoid looking at mine.
You know, that's fair.
There's actually another VM we'll have to play.
Oh.
It's about nothing good. It's about hookah.
Well, you know.
But if you go to the page and you look at the fourth screenshot, you'll see something.
Wow.
You'll see a piece of promotional art with just one word.
Yeah, you know, immediately I trust it. Incredible.
Look at that! I was like, these are some very like well-drawn ladies. Like this UI looks cool. And then I saw that. I saw the nut. I was like, well, I'm gonna have to play this game about this substance I don't know anything about.
couple of losers we are.
Yeah. Parfait, let's get really into hookah this year.
So true. This is
Yeah.
our next step.
This is our next step.
Oh, you know what I got a while back for $1?
What?
Nina Aquila Legal Eagle.
Say that again?
Nina Aquila Legal Eagle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So we want some mysteries that are not Ace Attorney.
Mhm.
That is in fact an
I
option.
also picked up Octopath too because it was on sale.
Oh yeah.
Only because like the demo seemed better for seemed like the characters had a little more character writing done.
Mm-hmm.
Because Octopath 1 is a stellar RPG, but like I did the first 3 or so chapters for everybody and I was like, man. Because what, there's 8 chapters for everyone? Right?
Sounds right. I've never
You know-
finished it because let's you see. I'll get back to it eventually.
I got bored. I
That's
got
fair.
bored with the characters.
That's fair.
I know Tessa's there. I know she's daughter. She's baby.
I do care her deeply. And I'll return eventually.
And I really wanted to like and care about Huntress's story, but
I don't blame you.
yeah. I don't even remember everyone else's like starting stories. I know like was it Ulfric the Knight? Ulbrick?
I don't remember his.
Revenge? Like what? His buddy betrayed him during the war and I think he wants revenge. I don't know.
Something like that. I remember Sears Man's.
Sears the apothecary?
The like the nerd guy, you know? The like fucking he was like a professor.
I think it's oh yeah, no, the Imperial Mage or whatever.
Yes.
I don't remember his second arc at all. I remember his first one where it's like he's like, this book's missing from the library. What the fuck's that about?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
You're going to be subjugated to a fine for that one.
what more of a hook do you need?
I don't know, bro. But like that game really did open up like combat wise once you got like the second jobs.
Hmm.
Like it felt so good to play.
It
I can
is.
The other problem with the first game is like the difficulty curve is like non-existent. Like even getting to everyone's chapter 3s and whatnot, I don't think I had like an engaging boss fight where I needed to like pay attention really.
This is fair.
I think if I play it again, I'd try and dip my toes into all the areas I'm not supposed to go to yet.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that would just make the main story that much more boring. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Chat was telling me last night about what's that open world gacha game coming out, Weathering Whales or something?
I haven't heard of it.
It's some like open world gacha thing. Wuthering Waves. It looks like a Genshin Impact.
Hmm. Interesting. Let me see if I can find it even.
It's the first thing I get on Google right now when I type in
Yeah.
W.
Oh, wait. I think I've seen, like, very briefly a clip of this. Very, very, very briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Only Epic Store, I don't know about that.
You can just download it through Google, though. You don't have to.
Well, for PC, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to play gacha games on my phone.
It's entirely fair.
I guess, depending on the gacha. If it's, like, turn-based, I don't mind.
Yeah.
But like all these action gotcha games that we have for like Genshin and whatnot.
Yeah, I could never play Genshin on phone or on tablet. I can manage with Honkai Star Rail just because obviously it's turn-based. But even then, it's like it's such a battery drain.
Yeah, and like if you have the option to pay it on PC anyway and it look better,
Yeah.
like you get those muddy textures. Like I was running into it on Nikki on my tablet as well.
It's very
Compressed
the problem I run
visuals
into
are the worst.
the problem I run into with that is just that I don't keep up with it on the daily if I don't have it on my phone.
Yeah, I could see that being harder for sure. I've been doing good on Nikki about getting on and like doing a chapter every day and doing my dailies, but that's only because I have motivation right now since ReZero comes back in the fall, and I'm sure they're gonna run the ReZero event again when the anime starts back up. And I need those awful women. They're not. Maybe they'll put out better women because they put out like they put out Amelia, Rem, and Ram because they have to for a first ReZero collab, right?
Of course, yeah. You would hope.
They're like, no, there's like way better women this year. I'm a Rem enjoyer, but there's better women.
This is fair.
So I really hope we get one of the witches. Those witches are something else.
I will pray for you.
Thank you.
May your gacha collab be good.
Probably. Apparently, Nikki's collabs have been pretty fun.
Nice.
Then again, one of them's like Yoko Taro's baby. He's got the Nier collab.
Well, yeah.
He's just like, yeah, no, I'll write you something good. You just give me money, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, entirely fair.
He's like, can I make this canon? Perfect. Let me write for your game. Part of the Nier universe now.
He is just gonna keep collecting universes to.
I mean, Nikki's about robot girls anyway.
It does fit pretty well.
Yeah. I did feel weird about the 14 Nier collab.
That's fair. It was strange, especially in the first. Something about that. They have all that going on, then also just like sidebar. Two B's there.
Yeah, she's just there.
She's just there. And that's all canon happening in the first for different reasons.
Yeah. Oh no, I found another thing.
Oh?
Well, we have two things to interview around here. Whatever this coffee maker is, that coffee maker? We have 3 of them.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, it's Chef Mike.
Oh fuck!
Oh, bro. He's famous.
Gotta love Chef Mike.
Interesting. Are those cookies? Hold on. I'm trying to. We got croissant. We got. It's gotta be cheesecake up there, right?
I would think so.
Oh no, that's bread.
Oh.
It just looked weird from behind. That is. Yeah, that bread does not look like bread from behind.
That don't look like bread. I don't know if I trust it. Unless we have the
apple.
The Lamingtons over there.
Yeah, we do have the Lamingtons. Is that cheesecake then, or what is it?
need
Oh, wait.
something else.
Hold on.
Oh shit, we do have this.
Is that silly then? Okay. We got
the
house blend,
croissant.
black or white,
Mhm.
single mocha, hot chocolate, milkshakes. Where's the?
So knives are fully stocked. A good sign.
Why is it blue over here? Why are you blue?
Why are you blue? This is it's simply how it is in this area of the shop, you know?
Is that just like because the tree?
You know, maybe. But it's still strange.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know.
I was looking for blender for milkshake.
Ah.
So you
Oh,
can't have a
shit.
milkshake without a blender.
That'd be... No. Surely not.
Without a
Really?
blender? Did somebody say? Why would you
Yeah.
not have a blender unless maybe you knocked it off a counter and broke it? I can't imagine any other reason.
Listen, I didn't break the blender.
Was it
at
possessed by
work.
an evil spirit?
Maybe that's what happened.
It's
I think that's what happened. I was gonna bring this up forever ago, but I didn't want to press the blender joke, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'll press the blender joke again. It was possessed by an evil spirit. That's what happened.
Yeah, steak sandwiches, grilled cheese, extra bacon, extra avocado.
Avocado, grilled tomato.
I don't want extra avocado on my grilled cheese sandwich. I'm good. I don't want any avocado on my grilled cheese sandwich.
I don't know about that avocado.
It's so special. We got the big breakfast.
Big breakfast.
Mushrooms, bacon, grilled tomatoes, baked beans,
Like pudding and
black
sourdough
pudding,
toast.
sourdough toast.
Sourdough toast.
Oh, the
Say
sandwich.
less.
Beans, what the fuck?
Say more.
Say more. In fact, yeah, actually, deliver that sourdough toast directly to my mouth.
Yes, please.
Yeah, true. I do love a good nice sourdough. Blueberry pancakes with vanilla ice
Speaking
cream.
of delivering things to mouths.
Yeah.
I was downstairs just now.
Mhm.
I discovered, or perhaps recollected, that we do in fact have Kahlua liquor here. So if you do want to do like a coffee martini sort of thing, I have Kahlua.
Well, you should have more than just Kahlua for that.
Well, yeah, okay, but I think, well, yes, okay, good point.
Mhm.
But I think I have the other ingredients also necessary to make this. I probably specify.
Oh, so you have Bailey's and vanilla vodka and whatnot?
Yeah. Actually, yes, I'm pretty sure we do have vanilla vodka in the back.
Ooh. What about espresso then?
That I don't know actually. That's the one
Yeah.
thing I might not know. I might have. I can see about that. Don't have to see about it right this second, but I can see about it.
Because what you could do for next time is you could get just like cold brew extract. It's just a squeeze bottle.
Good call.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I have downstairs when I'm feeling an espresso martini here. I'm like, oh, I can't put that in my mouth. And then I'd put that in my mouth. But also, I found Wiggly. There's a second to last thing.
I noticed you passed by that just a moment ago. There's a bonus.
Yeah, we discovered
Spirit resistant.
Bonus.
because we were looking
So-
at bread.
How are we feeling? How are we feeling about stuff right now in terms
Well,
of?
I'm thinking we could get through these two and then probably call it as an introduction for the park's sake, since it's
Yeah, I don't want to push Park's
Yeah.
schedule too hard.
That's probably for the best.
next Monday though. Or no, we probably can't go later next Monday, but Sunday we can go later.
Yeah, we can
That's
really cook.
Memorial Day.
True. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you got.
If you don't have other shit Sunday, then by means.
We haven't played Stardew in like a month. So
The
Has it
boys-
been a month?
probably.
Somewhere about the boys when they
God
play Stardew
damn.
and they remember there's only so much to do in Stardew.
Mhm.
It is a good game, but there is definitely only so much to do at a point.
Yeah, until we get to like year 3, where there's wherever they have the new stuff. I know there's new stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff, and this is fair. This is a good thing. Is like year 2 and beyond, like the new festivals, the stuff that requires a desert that you're not really gonna get first year.
Yeah.
The island stuff. Spirit-resistant quartz crucibles with self-sealing lids.
Product description. Heat resistant up to 1,650 degrees Celsius.
That's very hot.
It's quite hot.
Very hot.
Self-sealing lids form airtight seals around the crucible's ground rim.
Highly resistant to corruption and spiritual interference.
Clear inner and outer covering, allowing for easy spotting of cracks or imperfections.
Quality suitable for mixing potions and filters.
Average rating: 3.5 stars out of 5. It's trash. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
It's alright, I guess.
Product reviews. 5 out of 5. I love this. The covering, despite being quartz, has a texture appearance that gives a silky smooth feel to it.
Damn.
Most crucibles feeling sterile and cold, but this one makes for a perfect beverage container while entertaining guests.
Oh, right. That's what a crucible is.
4 out of 5. The previous crucible I said I used was inherited from my grandmother, who brought them over from New England. Unfortunately, 2 months at sea were not kind to her spiritware, and the crucibles were filled with tiny cracks and microfractures that allowed unsightly-looking soot to build up, leaving them stained with hard grey lines everywhere, looking like they were about to crack apart at any moment. Sorry, I got too into the voice.
I understand.
No, you could probably keep going, because we each have a review.
She used them for several decades to come, but every time I worked with her, I watched them heat up. I was afraid they were constantly on the verge of shattering.
God damn.
One she used to contain a lost wayward spirit for several days before finding a home for it, and I would get up in the night to check the embers under the crucible, and it always unsettled me seeing how fragile the container was. Several times I found myself tempted to tip the crucible over, just to see how easily it would shatter under my soft touch. The voice has fucking evolved from what it was. Needless to say, this new set is much nicer. Holy shit. They are sterile, and I can keep several of them in my bedroom without feeling unsettled by their presence. 2 of the crucibles in my set arrived with small chips in them. Well, I contacted the manufacturer, and they replaced them at no charge. The replacements were express shipped, and the process was quick and painless, so great customer service, and they offer replacements for up to 1 year, for the price they can't be beat.
Only 4 out of 5, though.
Only 4 out of 5.
I was tempted to make a... But first, an anecdote about my mother. Like, joke over there, but, like, they got me, apparently.
They really did.
4 out of 5. Owned mine for 2 weeks and it didn't crack. Decent for the price.
Perfect, maybe you should take a second one. That one was a little short.
Comparatively short.
5 out of 5. Received mine in the mail this morning and can't wait to try it out. So glad to have finally found someone selling crucibles at a reasonable price. A brand name one costs over $200, which is just outrageous. And this has
Bought this several weeks ago, since it was the cheapest crucible on the site. Advertised as spirit resistant. I'm working on a filtre for my graduate thesis and purchased 100 of these for lab use. My plan was to monitor 100 different animal spirits over with a different type of plant matter and compare how different biomaterials affected their vigor over a 90-day process. The first day, I set the first 5 with samples of mugroot, feverfew, ginger, ginseng, and golden seal. I placed them in the crucible over low heat, 80 degrees Celsius. I left them overnight. Over the next 2 days, did the same with all of the remaining crucibles, finishing off on Friday and leaving the lab alone for the weekend. When I arrived back on Monday, I knew something was wrong when I noticed a rain cloud hovering over the door. It's not uncommon for rain clouds to appear any time of year or at any time of day in our part of the country, but it's waiting to find a rain cloud localized entirely within the hallway of your
son of a...
lab.
I was just about to...
Yeah. I started tracking it just
at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within the hallway of your research lab. They fucking beat me to the punch. I wonder if that's... No.
I braced for the
I
worst,
wonder if that's deliberate.
but I guess I should have braced harder.
absolutely.
Nothing could have prepared me for the smell when I opened the door. I immediately felt my eyes watering and found myself choking. It smelled so bad. I slammed the door shut and went to the basement to grab one of the emergency respirators we keep down there. Unfortunately, the respirator did little to mask the terrible stench inside the lab. I opened the first crucible and saw that it was filled with a tar-like substance. As I studied its icky black withering form, I felt the air sucked out of me, almost like it was trying to drag me into the abyss with it. I threw it onto the floor, and the container shattered, splattering the floor with tar-like substance, which began slowly crawling across the room. I grabbed the fire extinguisher from the wall and sprayed the tar until it was completely covered, and I heard what sounded like a sputtering noise, followed by a long rasp and a scream that faded into oblivion. After poking at the fire extinguisher spray, whatever was underneath was clearly quenched. I took the remaining crucibles and placed them in the oven and baked them at the temperature of 1,600 degrees. For several hours, as I sat alone in the lab contemplating the cruelty of existence and wondering what academic advisor would have to say about my thesis project. After several hours of waiting, I opened the oven and checked the contents of the crucibles, feeling nothing but ash. Whatever it was that had been drawn by the spiritual emissions from my lab work, it was gone from my world, but the memory of that day will haunt me for all the remaining days of my life.
I feel like cooking them at 1600 degrees for several hours while they're closed would cause an explosion, but...
Oh, agreed. But also, I don't know what man expects.
Maybe.
He buys 100 crucibles for 100 different spirits, and he just puts them in a room over a weekend.
Yeah, with the heat on and everything.
Yeah.
That's not
Irresponsible.
safe. That's irresponsible.
Parf, do you want to take this 1 out of 5? Because I feel like I had a... Oh.
1 out of 5. Do not buy this crucible for spirit-related applications. My wife is one of the product designers who worked on this item. And I hate her. The crucibles in this listing came from a manufacturer called Man Security LLC. Back in 2013, hold on. Back in 2013, they were some of the best hardware you could get for your money and earned a reputation among hobbyists as a great value for anyone working on a budget. In 2016, they did a survey and found that fewer than 3% of buyers were actually using the crucibles for spirit-related applications, and decided they could cut costs by removing the spirit-resistant properties. However, they found that products advertised with updated ad copy to reflect this didn't sell as well, so they continued using the old product description which advertised it as spirit-resistant, with a new product line, which is not spirit-resistant. I don't know how they are getting away with this. How do they keep getting away with this? Apparently, the definitions of what is actually spirit-resistant and are legally murky, and the number of the people affected is small enough that they continue to sell well. Stay far, far away from this one, and warn anyone you know of who might buy an item like this that it does not work as advertised.
Five out of 5. Nice color.
I think that's it.
You
Clicking.
know?
Nice
I love
color.
it.
What else do you need to know?
Nice color. I love it.
Nice color.
I got black tar on the
So
inside.
are you
I
sure?
love it.
Are y'all sure that that said 3055 and not 2055? Because how is this guy's wife still working?
Yeah, that's
I
what.
swear.
How did this guy's
30.
wife help develop the thing in 2012, and then 1,040 years later?
I'm sure there's
Right,
a
so
logical
that was a typo.
explanation.
But I'm sure it said 30,
there's one more.
Yeah. I was just looking to see if there was anything around that had a date on it.
Memories.
Home.
Home.
Home is where the home is.
So
Also, Wiggly, while you
true.
were gone, we discovered that when you read things, you get art.
Oh,
You get a little art to look at.
yo.
But the scroll wheel doesn't work. I have to actually grab it from over here, and sometimes I can maybe. Okay, where's the one for coffee machine? Coffee machine? Crucible.
Crucible product review right there. Yeah.
Who's this lady? Is this like an early?
I'm gonna guess that's a
Maddie?
prototype of our protagonist.
I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
Got some more over here.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can. There we go. Lamington. Kind of just like restaurant layout. Excuse me. Not restroom layout. A little storyboard. When the board is storied.
Wow. That is a storyboard.
Incredible. Just like
Absolutely
pictures of
incredible.
Spider-Man. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. This instant. Alright. Let's check out Ash's journey. And I think Wiggly should read this
Sure.
entire one since it is Ashley.
Something that I was going to mention earlier when we were reading through The Fisherman is the idea of having one person narrate and then the other two people taking on the dialogue options. That was something I was going to propose earlier.
That could be
I
good.
like that idea. That sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
So assuming that this is Ashley's journal, she's probably not going to. She's probably the narrator. But is there going to be other speaking lines? It's
we'll
tough to know
see.
if this kind of thing. Okay. Well, I'll start it and then we'll feel it out.
Yeah.
Row Battle Royale Robots Power Rankings. Windlass. When I first saw the name of this bot, I thought it was styled to be like a girl who could run control storms and run. What? I thought it was styled to be like a girl who could run control storms and run like a ninja, really lasso the wind. Or maybe a girl of the elements? Someone with the ability to become the wind itself. If I were a windlass, I could vanish in an instant whenever Maddie appeared. She would look around and say,
Where's Ash?
and I would be right there, but she wouldn't notice it because I would be the one with the wind. Then, when she left, I would fade back into the room like a ninja. This would only work outside, and in the rooms that are really breezy, so I would probably set up fans in the workshop to make it really drafty. And then I looked it up online and learned that windlass is actually a fancy name for a winch used to pull anchors up, which at first made me think this bot was lame. It works by hooking its arm under enemy bots and pulling it up to flip them over.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's a classic battle bot technique.
Mm-hmm.
It never even tries to smash the other bot to bits or melt it with fire. But then I watched it in action and realized that flipping your enemy on the back to incapacitate them is the ultimate ninja move. Windlass moves like a master, spending the entire match trying to bait its opponent into exposing its weakness. Come on! You can't tell me that Windlass is... That's not... I'm not even gonna say it. I'm above this. I'm better than that.
No, say it.
And then,
Say it.
like a...
Give me your
above
words.
what? Oh, I'm
Give
just
me your
saying that
words.
Well, Windlass is moves like a master, spending the entire match trying to bait its opponent to exposing its. I'm just saying that it's very respectable to see a master baiter at work.
Yeah.
God.
I don't think I was above that. At the end of the day, I really wasn't.
You know, I
And
gotta
then, like a
respect it.
ninja master that knows how to jab it exactly. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. We were all thinking it.
Mhm.
And then, like a ninja master that knows how to jab at exactly the right pressure point on the back of the neck to make our enemy's head explode. Windblast grabs the enemy bot by the one part of it that happens to be sticking out at the wrong time and flips it onto his back. Note, most bots only have wheels or legs on the bottom, not on the top. So when you flip them over, they are totally helpless and the match is over.
Important to note.
To avoid this happening, make sure to put wheels on the top as well. When I make a bot like Windblast, I'm gonna call it badass because that's what it is.
Yeah, I think that was a good one just for Parf to read then. Since that was the end of that.
For Parf to read.
Parf read it.
Just for me. That was all
Parf read
me,
that whole
baby.
thing.
Don't
Just
you
for
agree,
you.
Wiggly?
It's always it's everything for Parf. My kingdom for a Parf.
Oh my god.
Now we'll go
Bestie.
upstairs and find the rest of these things to read.
Find my
Fucking
pages.
sealed away. Maybe later. We might unlock that later. Honestly, we might unlock that later. I'm
hold on,
interested to see.
Let me
if
put
that's
in
the
some
case.
button presses to unlock the jump button.
Oh sure. Up, down, left, right. B, A, start.
I think I got it.
SV cheats 1. SV cheats no clip.
In between the triangles, because they have
Yeah?
the T intersections, you can clip into them to go into a parallel universe, and
That's interesting.
Half an A pressed.
exactly.
BLJ your ass up those stairs.
That's no. So if I look at the ground at a certain angle and press forward, it puts me backwards.
Interesting.
This is all W now, baby.
We are finding out the tech.
Following
So can
down
you
these
hold on?
stairs,
Just
bro.
keep going. Keep going though. Don't let it stop. Oh, never mind. I guess it cuts you off when it's only out when you're on a plane like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
we're
I
vibrating.
can reverse it though. You see that?
Hold. We got the real movement text.
Hold.
Wait. What if I?
Wave dashing.
I'm an L canceller right now. All my L's, they mean nothing. Oh yeah,
It's
you
only
can
dubs
reverse
for you.
it. I'm going backwards. I'm going forward.
You'll get it.
Oh, game engine quirks.
Interesting. Well, that was fun. That was a good little intro.
One of these days we'll find a fort we can jump into.
Or actually,
Uh,
can we save?
yeah.
Oh, now that we've seen everything.
How do we save?
Do we have
Do
to like be in the next layer?
Yeah, I
Nate,
don't know
that
if
might be
continue
it.
is itself the save. Continue.
Continue.
Actually,
Failure.
we have to go until I can save.
Break the targets.
Break the targets.
Game.
Game.
3, 2, 1, go. Game set.
There we go. Okay, now I can save.
There we go, baby.
Yes. Okay, there we go. Episode 3? We're at episode 3 already?
Bam. We're Newman.
Oh?
Huh?
Oh.
Wait. This says visitation. I guess it's episode 3 because episode 0
Oh,
is
because the prologue is episode 0. Okay, that's a weird
Mm.
discrepancy.
Shrimp
I don't think I like
dressing.
that. I don't think I like that.
Yeah.
Because I got 2 here. Take this 3.
Yeah, it's a weird inconsistency to have.
That does not
'Cause I
seem
get
I
this
definitely know
was
this
0.
game. This game has a few kind of like clerical quirks to it that I'm aware of for sure. Like that's that kind of thing with like
Yeah.
that sort of thing and typos in dialogue and stuff like that. There's a few clerical
Yeah.
issues,
As
but they ultimately don't really detract from the gameplay experience. Just kind of
Yeah.
annoying little things. And like the text earlier that was over the menu that was very hard to read, stuff like that. Just like little,
Yeah.
Little
again,
things.
clerical stuff.
We did it.
We did it!
We did
The
it. We won.
entire
We beat the game.
game.
Beat the whole game. That was it. That was the game.
Good job!
That was it.
Congratulations.
You've won.
Congratulations. You won. Congratulations. You won.
You've won.
Congratulations. You won.
You're the
Say the magic word.
9,999th visitor to our website. Click here to claim your prize.
Didn't say the magic word.
What's the magic?
You're gonna have to ask the big guy from what was it, Jurassic Park? He knew the password for the computer, so because of the dinosaurs.
Oh, the dinosaurs.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, son of a bitch. The name is right on the tip of my tongue. It's actually pissing me off now. I know this guy's name.
You're on your own.
Not the
Dusty.
actor. I know who the actor is, but the name of the character. It's like,
All I can think of his name from Seinfeld is Newman.
well, yeah, he plays Newman, but shit. I
Uh,
think his initials are NB. I don't think it's
non-binary?
Non-binary.
Non-binary. Is that guy still around? Does he still act?
I don't know if he's still really doing stuff.
He was kind of just like during that time. He was just paid to be a larger guy that with a sense of humor. Kind of annoying, At least
Hold
from the
on,
movies I
just
saw.
This is. Oh.
Huh?
Shit! It was just barely on the tip of my goddamn. It was like right there. It was right there. It was right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Nedry. Nedry.
Nedry.
Also, where did you?
Yeah,
put-
Nedry. Yeah, Nedry.
Wait, Park, where
Something
did you
that
put
you
your
don't
whore
know.
daughter? Where's she in your room?
Wow.
Where is our slut? Because I've got her on my desk right now. She's looking at me.
Oh, she was in my my girl shelf. Filled with all my
Girl
girls. Yeah. All my,
Is she
all
on
my
her
girl
little stage
members.
still?
Yeah. Well, she was on her stage with a couple of other figures because I only have so much space. But I have my IKEA glass shelf, as many do.
It's a great shelf.
It's a great shelf. I need to get
Glass shelf.
another Detolf. Because
See what
That's
Just
one hell
one.
of a shelf.
you can't have just one. Is the thing.
One shelf on a shelf.
It is far too few, far too little.
It's not
Yeah.
enough. It's never enough.
It's never enough. I keep thinking like, yeah, I'm basically out of space on the shelf at this point, and I find a way to squeeze another girl in there, and
You always find there's always more room for women on your shelf.
there's always more room, and I'm not sure there should be.
You know who snuck onto my shelf at one point?
Mhm.
Luffy.
Ah,
I think he came with like a loot crate or something.
that'll do it. Yeah. I do have. Oh my god, who is it? Fucking from Promare. White hair boy.
Oh. Common looking motherfucker?
No, the other one.
The lady?
Nope. The other
Actually,
one.
I haven't watched Premiere. I gotta be real.
Leo. Who I got from like one of the yearly little blind boxes they do. That's like the one character I have on my shelf who's just like, yeah, I just kind of own this character. I kind of own this figure.
He's just here.
I do like him, but I'm not.
Yeah.
It is in fact one of those.
It's one of those, like, you can stay here, but, like, This is primarily for the ladies, sir.
Primarily for the ladies. This is primarily for the ladies I have a investment with. Although I did in the same like blind box get Somali from Somali and the horse giant.
Why do you get more of that show?
Honestly,
yeah, that's one that I mean to check out.
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
really cute. Yeah, I got that figure and it's like, I don't know that I trust this, because you know how it is. With
man, when you see a small lolly and you're like, oh no, please just be daughter.
Please just be daughter. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Good anime. But yeah,
similar issue with there's a different. It was based on a light novel. Guy gets reincarnated as a sword, and then he adopts this orphan. Basically,
reincarnated sword. Yeah, he has cat.
Is that literally just called reincarnated as a sword? Yeah, he has like a cat daughter. I was like, oh, please just be daughter, and then they were like, yeah, no, daughter.
Thank God. There's a whole like genre of that, of like the either fantasy or isekai situations where they end up just being dads, and it's such like a crapshoot of whether it's actually
like I watched Sasaki and Peeps. It's the like middle-aged business guy adopts bird's freaking sorcerer for another world, so he'd teach a businessman magic. But all the women that want to interact with this businessman are just lollies, and it's like, can he get a woman?
For the love of God.
Name a woman.
He's not interested in all these pint-sized ladies, and good for him.
You know what else I need to look into to see if it's actually good?
What?
Do you love your mom and your two-hit multi-target attacks? I'm not sure if I trust.
I've never watched it because I'm also horrified.
I am wary, but
I'm horrified of the incest allegations.
Ooh, is there?
Horror.
I don't know if there are.
Well, yeah, that's a fair concern. I understand what you mean. But like the title is so good is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to continue streaming? Do you think?
Oh, you know me.
I do know you.
You know me.
You know, it's just a formality at this point.
I'll be streaming.
Streaming.
Linyal.com.
Oh shit.
Really? Yo! Can't believe it. We're already there.
We gotta play games with it again.
Honestly, it's been too long.
I would be down to play like SAR or anything like that again.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Always down for some SAR. So yeah, I'll send my people over to you, so I'm not like continuing to vamp.
As we were just talking about, how we're okay with daughters, but nothing else.
Not when it gets a little. But when it's just daughters, absolutely sign me up.
Small bean is treasured and loved as a small bean. That's good.
My entire wallet
adopted
is on offer.
Yes.
So yeah,
like, she's baby.
She's baby. Yeah, so I got very lucky in getting the Somali. So now I have another daughter.
Don't worry. How to love your elf wife? I will show you your new dragon daughter. She's very cute.
Yes!
Yippee! Yippee!
Thank you for the reminder.
What do you know about elf wives?
Elf wives. Elf wives.
Elf wives are back in fashion. What's
Thank
there to say?
God. Have y'all seen the one? It's
the goblin wife. When are they gonna live on the center stage?
Come on, please.
Let her be green.
Let her be green. There's been a lot of. There's been I've noticed quite a few. This is in the American. Well, not even just American, but just like English language fantasy novel sphere. A lot of gay orc women.
Yeah?
And I support it immensely.
Yeah, gay
but I'm sending my people over to you. Bye. Thanks for joining us. I'll probably be here chatting for a couple minutes more, but see you.
Bye!
See you to my stream.